like a merry-go, cause round and round we go. Shame on me for trying if it's something that was broke. Hold up, one day we hit, one day we gone. One day we living and then the next day we don't. I get so stuck in my ways, I just don't know where to go. I guess my life is a fight and I got my back on the rope. Oh yeah, you name it, I tried it. I went from pimping to pining, could keep my mama from crying. My youth was absent of guidance and now it's, whoa. Round and round we go, grow with some kinfolk that we don't hit on no more. Lately I've been grinding and feel like I'm on a roll. Still can't be myself if I keep putting on a show. Cause one day we hit, one day we ain't, one day we moving and then the next day we can't. Feel like I'm losing my grip, how'd I get stuck in this maze? Feel like I'm tripping, I just been missing for days. If life is no more than games, oh yeah, then I need to know. If I can't settle this problem, I think my head might explode. I may have children who teach their children the lessons I show. I get so lost in the system, can't even find me no more. So many bodies, they catching bodies, there's bodies galore. If they keep glorifying demons, then the truth on the low. If they keep running from their problems, it get worse than before. But all this Bible we dumping, it got their head looking swole. Can they keep their diamonds at least? Can they keep their work on the street? Can they keep on sleeping with different women each day of the week? They want that whip and that chain, that for AHETB. If they gotta die to the flesh, that worry dying with me. Hold up, only if I knew back then what I know right now. I would pay that bond, I would bail you out. I would help you with those chains, I would help you with your doubt. But I can't fix it with no song, I'm just here thinking out loud, yeah. I can't fix it with no song, I'm just here thinking out loud. I can't fix it with no song, I'm just here thinking out loud, Life is a merry-go, we go round. One day we up, one day we down. One day we lost, one day we found. One day we swim, one day we drown. One day we cold, one day we hot. One day we on, one day we not. One day we stand, one day we fall. One day we breathe, one day we stop. One day we stop. Life is a merry-go.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how. Rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you, I know how.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Comedy Sports here on Twitch TV. My name is Pat Conley, and I am going to be your announcer for this evening. So, tonight, we have an extra special show for you, which I'm very excited to bring you. I will mention a little bit of behind-the-scenes magic for our fans who are watching. I can hear myself loud and clear, and it's really messing with my brain, because I'm about 3 seconds delayed behind what I'm saying. I know exactly why that is. I should probably mute the Twitch stream, huh? This is like when you call into a radio show and they tell you, yep, got it. I'm doing a great job tonight. Anyway, I'm the announcer, and I'm going to be your technical guide through tonight's show. I am so sorry for that. Like I said, we have an extra special match for you. For those of you who are just joining us, things usually go a lot smoother. But this, right here, is the home of competitive improvisation online, right here with Comedysportz Chicago. Tonight, you're going to see two teams going head-to-head, and they're going to be battling it out in a series of songs, scenes, games, characters, and other challenges to win your laughs, your applause, and your votes. Throughout tonight's match, you're going to be giving the suggestions that make everything happen on screen, and you'll also be deciding at key moments during tonight's match who gets points, and thus who takes home the Comedysportz Cup tonight. Now, everything you're about to see is completely improvised. It's happening for the very first and the very last time. There is no script tonight. Our players don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. And hopefully you don't know what's going to happen, because otherwise, that's kind of dull. So we're going to be coming to you this entire evening to give us suggestions, to inspire all the action you're going to see right here on this screen. So we're going to be coming to you for suggestions, but there's a couple things you need to know before you start giving those. The first is that we here at Comedysportz pride ourselves on doing a show that anyone can enjoy. That means whether you are 6 years old or 600 years old, you can enjoy this just as much. Because of that, we have something that we like to call the Brown Bag Foul. Because it's all made up, a player might mess it up. And if that happens, our referee can blow the whistle, tweet, call the brown bag foul, and that player will have to immediately take a penalty, possibly even leave the game. Not only that, their team can lose valuable points depending on the severity of that foul, which could cost them the entire match, and we don't want that to happen. But here's something to keep in mind. This isn't just a foul for the players. We also have our brown bag bot patrolling the chat. Now, Brown Bag Bot manages to catch most nasty, gross, cussy pants things before they slip through there. But we still don't encourage you trying to get anything past Brown Bag Bot. If we see people trying to sneak things past Brown Bag Bot, usually Brown Bag Bot will catch it. If not, though, or if it's something really gross or just mean or anything like that, we will kick you out of the channel. We don't want to do that, but we try to run a tight ship here. On a side note, if you don't like the brown bag foul, on Thursday nights there is no brown bag foul for our one-shots and our Among Us streams. So just keep that in mind if you don't mind some salty language. Very cool. A few things to let you know. Right now, Comedysportz is celebrating Black History Month, and we have a few wonderful things that we're doing in honor of that. First off, after this show that you're about to watch, we're going to have a brief intermission before our 9:30 match, and we have a special interview with ensemble member Justin Swenson, and we're going to be doing a series of these interviews, getting to know a player from our ensemble throughout the month. So please stick around for that. These are a ton of fun. They're super educational, super informative, and it's wonderful to get to know a little bit more about the people that you see here up on the screen every week. Also, if you type in !merch, that will take you to our merch store. And you can see all of the cool stuff that we have available, all of our hoodies, our t-shirts and such. And we have a special item up there right now, which is our Queens of Comedy shirt. This is a shirt that pays tribute to the Black women pioneers in the world of comedy. And we are donating proceeds from the sales of those shirts to the Chicago Freedom School. So every time you purchase one of those shirts, that helps support a wonderful school that does wonderful things right here in the city of Chicago. And if you don't necessarily want the shirt, go check them out. Check out Chicago Freedom School, and you can donate to them directly, too, if you'd like to support them. Now, that's the important stuff you need to know from me. You'll learn some more rules later on, but tonight, like I said, is a very special match. Even for those of you who know exactly what's going on, we've got some wonderful surprises. So, you know what? Let's not delay any longer. Let's jump right into it and begin tonight's Comedysportz match. All right, loyal fans, please welcome your challengers in red tonight, the New York State of Minds from the East Coast. And tonight, we welcome special guest Amelia Fowler from Comedysportz NYC. And on deck, we have, coming in second, it's Matt Elwell. And now, type some 6s and 7s in chat. Give us those red foam fingers for the captain of the State of Minds. It's Kate Cohen. And now, please welcome to the screen your defending champions and hometown team in blue, the Downtown Chicago Bosses. Tonight, leading off for the Downtown Chicago Bosses, it's Carly Kohake. On anchor, batting second, and on deck, please welcome Natalie Younger. And finally, please welcome the captain of your hometown team in blue, the captain of the Bosses, it's Bethany Rivoli. And now, type in those 6s and 7s. Give us those ref love emotes as we welcome your referee, making their Comedysportz debut, it's Ref Meg Kennedy!
Hello, Pat! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Meg.
Excellent.
And a special thing, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Mark Wilder, who just gifted 5 Tier 1 gift subs to some members of our audience. So welcome all of our new subscribers, and thank you so much, Mark Wilder.
Hey, all right. Thank you so much. This is fantastic. Pat, how you doing tonight? I personally loved hearing you come up with different terms for second when you were announcing everyone.
Yeah, as someone who's won many red ribbons in my lifetime, I've heard them all.
Fantastic. Well, Pat, in personal news, I couldn't find my whistle. So would you like to guess what I'm using?
Let's see. Like one of those like caribou horns where you can summon the Kraken.
That would be incredible. I can still summon the Kraken, but more whimsically.
That's the official Comedysportz harmonica.
Branded. Fantastic. Hey, Pat, I guess I should start reffing, and we're not just chit-chatting. Anyway, folks, loyal fans, welcome to Comedysportz. Pat, something?
I did just remember one very important thing I was supposed to ask people at the beginning of this match when I was doing my spiel. And that's... I'll give them this chance to do it right now. I would like you in chat, minding the brown bag foul, to type in what's a fun activity that you can do with your friends. That could be with one friend or a bunch of friends. So activities that you can do in a group, go ahead and start typing those into chat. These are the types of suggestions we'll need the whole show, but we'll start off with those as a warm-up. Sorry, Meg, I've already interrupted you on your first night. Back to you.
Rough start, Pad. Anyway, here we go. Oh my god, this is gonna be a night, Pad. Anyway, good news. Technical foul description alert. So as we are in the Zoom Twitch world, where everything's virtual, there is such a thing as the technical foul. So sometimes someone might have a computer glitch. They might leave their mute on. They might not ask for activities at the top, like in their job description, but I'll still love them. So then they would get a technical foul, and your team would be penalized 100 points. So that's just a classic technical foul. Other than that, Pad, how are those activities coming?
They're coming along great. Glad to have them all, and we've got plenty, but I'll take more if people want to send them too. But we're in good shape.
Great. Remember, activities if you have one friend or more than one friend. We take them all. To friendship. I'm out of control with this thing. It's going to be a time. Wonderful. Pad, anything else before we kick off, or are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Thank you very much. And with that, in the chat, everyone, show that you're psyched. And can I please get captains to the field?
I'm psyched.
I show that I'm psyched in my body and my voice.
All right, you know what? I'll take it. 1 point for each team.
Wonderful.
1 point for each team, putting them both in the lead.
You, Rev.
Perfect. So Captain Bethany, Captain Kate, thank you so much for joining me here in my home, Alumni Stadium at Boston College.
Oh,
So
go BC, am I right?
thank you very much. Go Eagles. So we are going to do a classic coin toss, but as it is Valentine's Day weekend of love, I'm going to ask you to please fetch an item you think I will love, and then come back and tell me a Valentine poem that you wrote for me.
Great.
And the winner gets to go first and also be my Valentine.
The most valuable prize at Comedy Sports.
Thank you very much. A lot is at stake, folks. Pretty big stuff. Oh, what's that? You want another musical interlude? Got them all night, folks. Welcome back to me. Fantastic. So we've got Bethany back. We've got Kate back. I'm exhilarated for this. Bethany, you were first. Please, go.
Okay. Should I just go into the poem, or do I explain are those related?
No, please. It's just like sort of to feed my ego. So just give me the gift and tell me my poem.
Okay, this gift is just a lazy frog. He's so lazy. The poem is, I'm gonna do a haiku on the fly. Meg or Margaret, dreaming of a new love. Yes? Margaret, my love. Easy.
I'm loving it so far. Kate Cohen, what you got?
Great. I'm just gonna go straight into my poem because it speaks for itself, unlike Bethany's. All right, here we go. Are you ready? My love for you, referee, it does have much dearth. For I knowest that you eat foods that are merely from the earth. I have known that far and wide it is told and it is said that the love I have for you is as if it is a fresh slice of bread. So know, please, that I love you most, she loves you least. For my love for you rises like this yeast.
Changing plans. This is going to be the whole match. Fantastic captains. I love all of that. I love you both equally, but I gotta give it for plant-based poems. Kate Cohen.
I mean, I didn't know we had 5 minutes to fill.
And Kate, type 5.
I
Kate
proofed
Cohen.
I
what
proofed
game
that
you want?
poem. It was in a proofing drawer that was my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
This is exhilarating. Kate, you're riding this high. What do you want to play for your first head-to-head as my Valentine?
You bet. Valentine, I would like to challenge the bosses to the game of Pass the Mic.
You know what?
Captain Bethany.
I accept.
Field your teams.
All right.
Excellent.
well.
This is great. So for the game of Pass the Mic, we are going to have each player do a little line. It's been a while since I ref this one. Excellent. They're going to say something, and then they're going to pass that mic on to the next person. And our order is going to be decided by Pad, because he's a talented, handsome gentleman. And first, to get us kicked off, can I get a suggestion of a one-syllable name, please? And while you're typing those in the old chit-chat, these players can... Are we doing elimination style?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Oh, I love it. Pad, excellent. He's got bloodlust. Excellent. We're doing elimination style. So if someone can't, it's a rhyming game. If they can't think of a rhyme, if they repeat a rhyme, or if they say something that doesn't make me go, they're out of here. And we'll move on to the next talented person. So in the old chit chat, I see my father's name, so we're gonna take it. We're gonna go with the suggestion of Frank.
All right, and the order is going to be Bethany, Kate, Carly, Amelia, Natalie, and Matt. Perfect.
Excellent. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Go.
It's Margaret's dad, and his name is Frank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's a real great guy, would never rob a bank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's so great, I would put him in the top rank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Always pleasant, never up crank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Responsible for Ref Meg, so I would say thank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's quite the steak. I'd call her a flank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
That didn't just stink, it stank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this thing. It's a crank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh, Valentine, I'm so sorry. That's a repeat. I love you, but we gotta deuces. I love you. Excellent. We're gonna take another name. Oh, I'm gonna go with my ref name, which is Ref Bader Ginsburg. We're gonna take Ruth. Thank you very much, Ruth. And we're gonna start with whoever was after Kate.
It's me.
Thank you.
I met her on a Sunday and her name is Ruth. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He throws sick rhymes in the booth. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She'd never do a slant rhyme that'd be uncouth. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I can tell this is wrong and I have the proof. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh, well, get out of here. I love you. Goodbye. I'm taking another name. We're going to go with Ted. Excellent. Amelia, we're going to kick it off with you. Ted.
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
God, we could sweep. What order should we go in?
All right, we're going to start with Amelia, and then it is going to go Bethany, Carly, Natalie, then Amelia.
Sign 4 and 1 all together.
Just be perfect.
I know this chick and her name is what? What was the suggestion, baby?
Yeah.
Ted.
Oh yeah.
Ted was it?
Ted. Thank you, because that was a long time ago. I was just trying to, because out here in the East Coast, things are
Amelia.
slower.
It's going to be Ted, like the movie I haven't seen. And go.
I know this dude, his name is Ted. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
After this, I'm gonna go to bed. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
After all this, I'm gonna be dead. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I got some cats at home that need fed. Pass the mic.
Carly, that's too macabre. Get out of here. We're taking another name. We're going to
That's
go
good
with...
life.
We're going to go with Jack. Bethany, we're going to kick it off with... Oh, no, Natalie. Natalie, Jack. And be perfect.
I have this friend and his name is Jack. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He is deep. You don't talk no smack. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When I have pancakes, I get a double stack. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
And then I feel full, so I run on that track. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
This is my front end. This is my back. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
There's a lot of social skills I lack. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Bethany, get out of here. You're wonderful, and you should never speak negatively about yourself.
Oh, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Okay, we're going to go with Rose. We are down to our final two players, Natalie and Amelia. The name is Rose in honor of someone who just said Jack, so kudos, Titanic fans. Excellent. Amelia, we're going to kick it off with you. The name is Rose, and be perfect.
Rest in peace, Black Panther. That's Bose. I'm sorry. I was trying to give a shout out to Mr. Bozeman and everything went wrong. But you know what I mean. Wakanda forever. Amelia out.
Amelia, I love it. She gets called herself out. This is a wild world. Amelia, I love where you're going at, but unfortunately, you gotta scoot. That means
I saw that.
All right, loyal fans. After that first game, our score is now 6-5 in favor of the bosses. But the red team does have a point on the board, meaning it's still anyone's game. Back to you, Ref Bader Ginsburg.
Thank you very much, Pad. You're a treat. Excellent. So, can I get Captain Bethany to the field?
You know, I had to count and do a poem at the same time. So that part was hard.
And you were perfect.
Oh, thank you.
You were really great.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of you. Captain Bethany, in honor of my pride for you, what game would you like to play for your first team challenge?
You know what? I'm going to give Pat an opportunity to get back on the pad track.
Ooh, thank you.
And invite him to play Slow Jam from our sponsor with the help of also Ryan Mira.
I love it. Pad, do you accept?
I do.
Perfect.
I need
then we'll
this.
do it. Field your team. For the game of slow jams, we are going to, can I get some suggestions of something that, like a product you use sometimes? Like not necessarily something you use every day, something you use sometimes. And can I also get a celebrity that we don't hear enough about? Any celebrity we don't hear a lot about, but you could use more from? And then can I get a suggestion of a charity or a movement that isn't already like an official charity? Like something silly. Like we all want to save the whales. We're all on the same page. But what's another thing that you'd like to really celebrate? Fantastic. Okay, so we are going to take we're gonna take Lego as the first suggestion. We're gonna take recycling is great. We're gonna take Chris Farley, and we are going to take knitting sweaters for pigeons. Those are 3 perfect suggestions. Everyone's wonderful. So for this game, we're going to be watching a TV show, but because we all have to pay those bills, we're also going to see some commercials. So we'll have our hosts, and we'll see some commercials in between. Repeat description, Kennedy. So can I get a suggestion of a word that makes you happy? So many suggestions. What is this, 6 things? So any word that makes you happy. And I'm going to take, you know what? It's already in there. I'm going to take recycling as, nope, take it back. Flibberty-gibbet. Your suggestion is Flibberty-gibbet. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Well, hello, welcome everybody.
Yes, welcome everyone. It's wonderful to know that we have our audience back again. We're always surprised that people want to tune in for the next episode, but here we are.
So glad to have you. I'm Darlene. Oh my God, I almost forgot. I'm Darlene, and this is my lovely husband.
My name is Darlene.
Yeah. Oh, hun, we've got such an exciting show for our fans today. You're going to talk about the porch siding.
And I also want to talk about something very exciting in addition to that, which is the porch siding. Oh, wait, that's what you said.
Yeah, hun, tell them about you know what you were doing.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of the reasons that we decided to go and get ourselves some porch siding was because the side of our porch was looking bad. It turns out we had an infestation of flibberty-gibbets.
Oh, hold on, honey. Speaking of infestation, we got to go to our sponsors for a quick commercial break.
Ooh, when you wanna get down, but not leave town, you break up the Legos The Legos. When you build a new city and you see new views, it's the Legos. It's the Legos.
We're really trying to appeal to a broader audience. We saw our numbers and our demographics are exclusively our neighborhood ages 72 to 83.
Which is wonderful because that's also most of our neighborhood.
Yes. We live in a community.
As most people do. Now, getting back to the important thing of the new porch siding, one of the toughest things about new porch siding is actually installing it, and especially finding siding that's specifically made for a porch and not other parts of the house.
Darlene, tell them how we went to both Lowe's and then we saw how it was so much better at Home Depot and they had such a nicer arrangement there. But you tell them.
Okay, this is a very long and involved, intricate story, but I'm going to go ahead and kick things off after this word from our sponsor.
I can tell you where to find some. You can find it in a dive, or you can find it on Saturday Night Live. We're talking Farley. Ooh, we're talking Farley. Ooh.
And they have no special return policy, so you can bring it back even without the receipt. And that pretty much is the whole story.
Honestly, it's a good story, and we like to tell it.
Now, Darlene, I feel like I'm taking a lot of the credit for this whole new porch siding, but you had an incredible contribution that basically made it all possible.
That's right. I supervised. And I made sure that every line you laid was exactly straight according to my good eye.
Doesn't matter what the laser level says, doesn't matter what the plumb line says. Your eyes are the most accurate measuring device I have ever seen.
I mean, they're the most accurate measuring device here in our community.
You spot everybody's flaws like that.
I know. I was noticing that, not everybody's been keeping their porch siding to a level that also matches with their grass.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot.
We do. Oh, and you know what? Oh my gosh. Speaking of talking, I think that's all the time we have for this week.
Oh no, I had a story to tell about going shopping at the hardware store.
Oh, well, you'll have to tune in next week to hear about that. Friends and family of the community.
It's the Menard story.
It's a Menard story. You saved more money. All right, let's go to our final sponsors. Thank you, everyone. Wave, Darlene.
It's getting cold outside. Ooh, you wanna keep that bird warm.
Keep that bird warm.
It's getting cold outside. You gotta keep your bird from the bird. Keep that bird from the bird.
Keep that bird from the bird.
Whoa, baby! I learned a lot about community living. Fantastic! Pat, can I please get 1 point for the blue team because Bethany's hair is on point?
Absolutely.
And then, thank you. And then with that note, can I please get my Valentine up here? Alert, alert.
Hi, Valentine.
Can I see you? Hello. Hello, Valentine.
Oh.
I'm really excited to see you. What game would you like to play? You can do anything.
Well, here's the thing. Since we can do anything, we're gonna just do everything, and we're gonna play open option.
I respect a strong, confident woman. Fantastic.
You got
Thank
it,
you so
baby.
much. Field your team. Wonderful.
Rate yourselves.
Can I please get a bunch of suggestions? Some fun words you like saying, some genres of movies, books, TV, maybe some fun where do we live? United States accents. Who knows? Can I get some yeah, those are pretty good. How we coming? We're crushing it. Excellent. Perfect. I'm loving it. Anything else, Captain Kate, anything else you specifically are looking for?
Oh my goodness, the things that you have already that I see coming through are just wonderful. Let's keep them coming and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Thank you. Maybe a couple of things in there of silly movements. You know, like a movement, but silly.
We'd
because
also
it's
take
Valentine's.
emotions. I'm personally dead inside, but I would take it as a suggestion.
Valentine, no. Let's get some emotions. We gotta pump up some emotions. So pop those in there. Fantastic. Ooh. Oh my, is someone in here from New England as well? Because there are a lot of New England suggestions, and I'm loving it. Fantastic. So we are going to see the game of open option. Ooh. Open option. I am on top of it. So we are going to see a scene at any point. Because I'm mad with power, I can decide to use some of these suggestions to adjust their scene. You know, just excited for power. So to get them started, I'm going to take the suggestion of, oh my, these are excellent. I am going to take the suggestion of falafel. Is your suggestion to kick off a scene? Use however you deem appropriate. And just like be perfect.
Oh, Grace, I don't feel well.
Ooh. Bobby.
Thank you, Grace, for remembering my name and that I no longer go by Robert because I'm casual.
I keep forgetting. It's such a new change for me, Bobby. So, Bobby, my love.
Yes, Grace.
So, I know you wanted the full New York experience.
Yes.
To eat off of street corners, but you didn't have to literally eat off the street corner. When the
My
falafel
hot dog-
falls, let it go.
My hot dog fell down on the street, so I had to pick it up or it would have been too formal.
But now the emotional lay-on of love.
It had sauerkraut. You know, a long time ago when I was just a boy, back at school, I fell in love with sauerkraut. It had a certain bite to it that made me relish life. And there was also relish.
Sweetie, sauerkraut is truly a metaphor for how I feel about you. It's fermented, so it takes a long time to come to its full potential. And that is why my heart just brims with joy, because it is fermented into joy brimming.
Oh, Grace, my cabbage.
Uh-oh, the Blair Witch just walked in.
Oh no, Bobby, I thought I should tell you. I kind of sold part of my soul and some things went down and, oh God!
Oh, God! Oh, Grace, look! That person wants to sell me cheap Broadway tickets!
Don't do it.
Would you like to see cats tonight?
No one wants to see cats anymore!
Not now and forever!
Why did I kick the map in the river? Why?
Everyone has a Philadelphia accent.
Yo, y'all want to go down and drink a glass of water and then see chorus line?
No, we're washing our cars later, you knob.
So I was kind of like scared of you before I got myself a good sandwich.
Yeah,
and now I feel ready to tell you, be gone, witch, be gone.
But for you, Grace, I'm not scared because I got this nondescript pizza.
Everyone, pop and lock.
You know what? I'm just gonna get some electric boogaloo in this piece and tell you to go. You gotta leave, you gotta go. Get out my way, Blair Witch, get out.
Grace, there's something wrong with my hip.
It's okay.
It's out of its socket, Grace.
I'll lend you some melanin, it'll be okay.
I popped it.
It's okay. Get some of that.
Whoa! That was tremendous. Fantastic. So, loyal fans, we are now going to see a whoa poll. Pat, is that right?
That's correct. Right at the top of your chat window, you have a poll. You can vote right now. Also, one of the things about voting is just for watching these matches, you get free channel points. You can see how many you have right underneath where you type in your chat option. You'll see a number. I've got a bunch of them. There's like a little trophy there. But you can use those to give extra votes to the team that you want to win. So the more you watch our matches, the more channel points you get to vote with. So if you think there's a team that deserves a little extra, if you thought that someone did a great job, throw some extra channel points their way. Also, if you happen to be a subscriber to our channel, you get bonus channel points just for watching. And did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe right here for free using, you get Prime Gaming or Twitch Prime subscriptions. Basically, click the subscribe button, link it to your Amazon account, and you can support us just like that for free. And you take money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, which is awesome.
Pat, that's excellent. And I knew that because you told me about it. Pat, how's that poll coming?
It was less than a 1% difference in voting. In fact, to 211 to 207 points. Your winners of this round were the red team. The State of Minds take it 5 points to their team, making our score 7-6. Still in favor of the bosses, thanks to Bethany's hair.
Dang, this is exhilarating. Fantastic. Great work, everyone. Great polling. Great explanation, Pad. Can I get captains to the field?
I'm here.
Valentine.
Hello, Valentine. Hello, cool hair time.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So I feel like I am... All right, Bethany, you're hot dogging, but I'll let you do it.
Okay,
What game would you like to challenge my Valentine team to for this head-to-head?
You know what? I hope that you guys break up so that I can get together with either one of you. So let's play Not You, It's Me.
All right, fantastic. Valentine, do you accept?
I mean, I support every part of this, so I have to accept. Yes, of course.
Women supporting women and breaking up with each other. Field your teams. Fantastic. So in the chat, can I get some suggestions of some foods you think are pretty cool? Not your fave, not your least fave, just like you're pretty cool. Can I get some jobs that someone in your family actually had? And then I'll explain the thing. How about that? So we're going to play... I already forgot what you said. It's Not You, It's Me, right? Is that what it is? Pat? Okay. Cool. Good work. Thanks. 1 point to me for leaning on friends.
All right, scoring update. The score is now 7 bosses, 6 for the State of Minds, and 1 for Ref Meg.
Thank you. I'll take it. So we are going to be breaking up with you. We're going to be doing it in the style of puns. So, Parihampla, if the suggestion were banana, we would use the age-old line that no one here has heard because we're all wonderful. Banana, it's not you, it's me. I don't find you appealing. But oh! That was incredible. Mira and I will start a band. Fantastic. So to kick us off, we are going to take the suggestion. Oh, these are so fun. I'm going to take detective because that is a dang delight. So for the game of It's Not You, It's Me, suggestion of detective, we're going to kick it off with Natalie.
It's not you, detective. It's me. I don't want to badger you anymore.
Well,
It's not me, it's you, detective. You've got gum on your shoes.
Amelia!
It's not you, detective. It's me. I'm caught in a mystery of how I fell out of love with you.
That's so emotional. Valentine!
Hey, detective, it's not you, it's me. Honestly, I just don't have a clue how to commit.
Carly!
Hey, detective. It's not you, it's me. I'm just 3 kids stacked in a trench coat.
New suggestion is grilled cheese. Bethany, do this one.
Oh,
Grilled cheese.
It's not you, it's me. Mayo need to move on. You can do it with mayo.
Uh-oh, my internet's unstable.
You're back.
I'll do the I'm gonna do.
Oh,
it's not you, it's me, detective. Now get out of my homes.
Hey!
All right, I'll take it. I want some grilled cheese ones. LOL, grilled cheese.
It's not me, it's you. Don't be sourdough.
All right, I'll take it. Kohak.
Oh man, grilled cheese, it's not you, it's me. I just want to be provolone.
Oh, I like that one a lot. Bonus point. Okay, and now we're gonna take math teacher. Suggestion of math teacher. Valentine.
Hey, it's not you, it's me, Valentine. I'm Valentine. It's not you, math teacher. It's me. I'm just cheating on you with a Valentine. I'm so sorry. I've mixed up the fractions of this relationship.
You are lucky you pulled that out. That was dicey. Amelia, math teacher.
Math teacher, it's not you, it's me. We just don't add up together anymore.
Natalie.
It's not you, math. Well, you know what, math teacher? It is you. You're strangling me. This whole relationship is starting to feel like a hypotenuse.
Too macabre. Get out of here. Delete 1 point. LOL.
It's not you, it's me. I mean, you brought me to this small farming town, and I'm anti-tractor, but you're clearly pro-tractor.
And that's the game. All right, that was exhilarating. Great work, everyone. As you can tell, not in the mood for macabre jokes, friends. I dissent. Wonderful. So, folks, Pad, what's the deal? Are we doing a poll?
Yeah, there's a live poll up right now. You get to decide who had the best breakup lines. Was it the blue team of the Chicago Bosses, the red team of the New York State of Minds? You can throw those votes in now. And once again, a reminder, using exclamation point merch, you can check out our merch store. We have all of our usual merchandise, a few limited time items, and of course, our Queens of Comedy shirt, which directly benefits the Chicago Freedom School. All right.
Thank you so much. I would like a shirt of you and me, just being buds.
Jason, get on it!
So, Jason, figure it out.
Because you don't have enough to do during these matches.
He's got the time, I bet, right? So wonderful. I'm excited to see who wins this poll. Who wins that?
This was another one. Less than a 1% difference. 180 votes to 177 votes. Only 3 points separating them. The winners of this round are the Chicago Bosses. The blue team gets 5 points, making our score 13-6. Still a shockingly close match. This is amazing.
Whoa, Pad. This is wild. This is what I call a Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah!
So enthusiastic.
Yeah. 'Cause
I'm loving it.
Valentine's is like my Super Bowl. Like, I get so excited to watch it, though I don't participate directly myself.
What are you watching?
What do you watch on Valentine's Day, Pad?
I've got Windows.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Pat, I support you
Thank you.
on this like wild journey. All right, so Pat, can I get a scoring update, please?
Yes, our score is currently 13-6. It is a 7-point game, but that is still up in the air for anybody as we go into the most dangerous game at Comedy Sports.
We're fighting sharks.
No, it's the Six Things round.
Oh, might be. I haven't refed in a while. So fantastic. Captains to the field.
We're here, ref.
We've been here.
We've been
Okay,
here.
well, that screen is frozen for me, so
Okay.
knock it off with the sass. Oh, Valentine's Day weekend, am I right?
Yeah!
I put my
Pat
yeast
also
back
does
in
the sound
fridge.
effects for. He does sound effects for CSI. Wonderful. So, Valentine, I went to Bethany last time, so I will go to you first. Who will you be sending out for the hardest game in comedy sports worldwide?
Oh, I will definitely be sending out the smartest member of our team. Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Self. It's Amelia.
Hooray! And Bethany, who will you be kicking to the curb?
Because Valentine's Day is all about conquering your fears, I'm gonna guess.
Oh, great! I don't know why I expected more of that sentence. I thought you were going to guess who was going. And I was like, you should know. Okay,
That
great.
was it.
Perfect. Fantastic. So those people leave. We are going to now play dun dun dun. 6 things. Awesome. So, Pat, do we have some activity?
Yes, our very first activity is going to be salsa dancing. So we need 2 replacements for salsa dancing.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And our people are gone. So for salsa dancing, you're usually wearing a specific outfit for salsa dancing. I'll call it a salsa outfit. But can I get a suggestion of an emotion that you have had this week? Any sort of emotion. And then while we're in there, can I get a suggestion of a band you think my parents like? Any old bands. Wonderful. So we are going to look at this. Look at this chit chat. Wonderful. Oh, well, I do like that one. So we're going to, instead of wearing the salsa outfit, you are going to be wearing Rage, and your partner, instead of the partner you arrived with, you are going to be, ooh, this is so hard. Is this too hard? You're going to be with Genesis. You're going to be salsa dancing with Genesis, because I was listening to Phil Collins earlier today. So do you see what we're doing? We're taking the ordinary and we are replacing it with the extraordinary. Pretty wild. Pat, do you want to get the next one?
Yes, our second activity is washing the car. For this one, I need an animal that you think is awesome. And I would also like something that you think would make like a cool thing to collect. Like it could be Thai Beanie Babies, which turns out was not cool, as I learned the hard way. Or it might be coins or something like that. All right. Wonderful. So you are washing a car, but we're going to get rid of the car and we're going to replace it with sharks. Bonus points if that's said with all capital letters. Instead of water, we are using to wash the car. We're using playing cards.
Ooh, I love it. These are excellent. Thank you, Pad. Toot toot to you.
Thank you.
So for the activity of, you're welcome. Give yourself a point for being a dang delight.
Oh, that's 1 point to me, 1 point for the ref, 13 for the bosses, and 6 for the red team.
This is a great game. It's all tied up. So for the activity of helping a friend move, we are going to take. Ooh, we've already got some great ones in there. So the boxes that you are moving are going to be meerkats. The boxes are meerkats, and the house you are the truck you're moving them into, excuse me. The truck you're moving them into are going to be meatloaf. I will accept the food, but as a vegan, my preference is if it's the artist.
Wonderful. We'll take either, and I cannot wait to see which one happens. Next activity, painting furniture. The first thing I need is something that is very valuable. I will let you in the chat define what valuable means. The other thing I need for painting furniture is what's a fictional group of characters? So like the orcs or the Smurfs. What's a fictional group of characters from a book or a cartoon or a movie that you love? Aww. This is such a sweet chat we're having right now.
Pat, it's Valentine's Day weekend of love.
All right. The furniture that you are painting is going to be laughter. I love that. And instead of paint, I'm going to modify this one, but I absolutely love this. The paint that you are using is going to be West Side Story.
I love that. We are going to be, for the next activity, driving a friend to the airport. So presumably we've already helped them move and now we're driving them to the airport. We are good friends. So in the chat, can I get a suggestion of a TV show you enjoy? Any sort of TV show. And can I get, no, I've done a lot of people for them. We'll do that. And then can I get an animal that you think is just a perfect Valentine? An animal or an object that's a perfect Valentine.
Huh?
Keeping it sweet, everyone. All right, so we are driving a friend to the airport. Oh my gosh. These are excellent. So the car itself is the cast of Everybody Loves Raymond, the classic show that my Nana enjoyed. And then, so that is the car, and then the airport itself is going to be, oh, these are so cute. I'm going to take, oh my gosh, these are so cute. Is this the last one? I'm going to take love bugs.
Oh.
The airport is love bugs.
Wonderful. And for our last one, having a tickle fight. For this one, who is a historical figure that you think it would be exciting if more people knew more about? Just someone that maybe inspires you or someone you think just has a cool story. And then the other part of this I'm going to need is I'm actually going to take a suggestion we had earlier because there were a whole bunch of great ones that you gave us. Oh, these are wonderful. Okay.
I know they're so good, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take this one. I absolutely love it. You are tickling. The person that you are tickling in your tickle fight is going to be Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall. I should mention, by the way, that things 5 and 6 are worth double points, which is why we get some some tougher things. But we're going to make the second one.
Pat, please give 9 points to whoever suggested Thurgood Marshall.
All right, Mark Wilder has 9 points, which means that right now Mark Wilder is in second place ahead of the red team. And then instead of fingers, we're not tickling with fingers. We are instead going to be tickling with Donald and Daisy Duck. Those are our fingers that we're tickling with.
That's a good one. Oh boy. To quote my niece, it's a nice one, which is how she describes anything good. Wonderful. So Pad, thank you so much. We got to lock those in. Oh boy. All right. I am refreshing my browser. What a world we're in. Fantastic. So we are going to bring back our players in a moment, and then we're going to kick off 6 things. So let's bring them back. Let's bring back our players, and I'll explain it while we do it. So for the game of 6 things, we are going to have our performers try and guess what these activities and replacements are, but they cannot use just regular words because that's just talking. So they are going to use mime and gibberish, which is this and shut up. You know, cool stuff like that. So we are going to do that, and they will have 90 seconds for each activity. They are allowed to steal if opportunity so arises. And other than that, I'm in charge, and that's what I've got. All right, Pat, are our folks back yet, or are they still
Yes,
scooting?
our players are back, and I believe you may have already mentioned this, but things 1 through 4 are worth 5 points for each team, whoever gets it. But things 5 and 6 are each worth double points, 10 points, meaning it could all come down to the final clue.
Oh my gosh, this is too tense. I'm out of here.
You know what? I agree. This is far too stressful. Let's all just maybe take an hour or two, come back and clean up the match. Oh, we're ready to go. Here we are.
Oh, okay, great. Perfect. Wonderful. So I want to see if my performers are there, and I'm refreshing my browser. What a world. So players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yup.
Perfect. Everyone else, are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect, Pat. That was mostly for you. We're going to kick it off with the blue team. And 90 seconds on the clock. And go.
Ascarababa.
Escabada, escabada, fwa, 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 so, qua, escabada, bada, bloop, 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 escabada, skabada, skabada, go, ayura,
Thirty seconds. 30 seconds.
My screen is behind. Don't deduct time for my flub.
24
fantastic.
seconds.
Stephanie, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing the salsa. I am wearing Rage, and the music I'm listening to is a bald boy band.
You're not the wrongest. You are close, but you have to clean up that last replacement.
Okay.
And Pat, how much time?
I have 24 seconds to do it. Plenty of time.
Okay.
Perfect. 24 seconds. You could do them all by now. And go.
Ten seconds. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is time. No more time remains. That is all the time.
I love it. Definitely. Go.
Okay, I am doing the salsa. I'm wearing Fury, and I'm listening to Boys to Men.
Ooh, wrongo, but I love you. Amelia, can you steal?
We're gonna see. Either I'm dancing to salsa or merengue. I saw a little danta, 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 or cha-cha. I see something Hispanic music going on there. Then I am covered in righteous rage or some sort of journey of yay, sportsmanship. I'm in a soccer match. And last but not least, the last one was Genesis, I believe, or i.e. Phil Collins.
What is it replacing?
It's like ding ding I couldn't tell what it was replacing, but I will figure that out right now. I'm dancing, but I'm not wearing that. That's gone. That's the thing. And then
We're off the rails. You're both wrong, but I love you. Pat, please give Amelia's team 2 points for getting Genesis because I love it.
Yes, old.
You were wearing Parade, and your partner was Genesis.
My partner,
so
it's where I
excellent.
live.
Excellent. Amelia, are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Go.
Splooshy, splooshy. Splooshy.
Splishy, splish, splish.
Splooshy, splooshy.
Oh,
1 minute. 1 minute left.
Skip it.
Is it buska basa papa? Papa baska papa. Is it wuska basa? Is it beep beep beep? Wow, kata? Misa is a donut. It's Lusa is a whoa. Is he a what? What's that?
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Splooshy, splooshy, splooshy.
Splishy, not splishy. Splishy. Do I
18
talk
seconds.
now?
18 seconds.
I can talk now?
Amelia, go.
Okay. What we're doing is washing the car, not washing actual car. We're washing a shark because sharks are scary and they terrify me greatly. And I'm not washing it with actual water. I'm washing it with cards.
Oh, 5 points. Excellent.
5 points to the red team. Hey, did you know that mathematically that makes our score 13-13, a tie game?
Oh!
Pat, you know I love mathematic updates.
Mm-hmm. And Mark Wilder's in 3rd place.
Excellent, Mark. Great work. All right, Captain Bethany, you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Oh, skaba. Oh, no, skaba. Oh, skaba. Fupa. Skaba. Skaba.
Skaba, what? Skaba, boop, boop, boop.
Skaba. Fwapa. Skaba. Fwapa. Squap.
Skaba, push. What? Skaba,
1 minute. 1 minute remains.
Skaba. And then I'm gonna soup. Skaba. Skaba.
Thirty seconds. 30 seconds. Ten seconds.
Pump. Scott, pop. It's gonna.
5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is time. No more time remains.
All right. Captain Bethany, hit me.
That's fine. I am helping a friend move. The box is Timon of Timon and Pumbaa, and the moving van I'm using is a meatloaf.
I'm gonna take it because Timon is a meerkat. I'm gonna take it.
5 points to the blue team, making our score 18-13. Only a 5-point game.
Wow! Amelia, you ready?
Yeah.
Kick it! Go!
Maybe kasi what I was saying is a whoop whoop whoop, is a whoop, is a flip, is a kapsa pashi basaba, so flip flip flip, c'est gusera, c'est c'est whoop, c'est kus, is a flip, c'est funk.
Scoop. Ska!
It's a poop, the poop. It's a fast punk.
Swish, flush, plush.
1 minute.
It's a shoes. It's a so fusca. C'est tu.
That's good.
It's a say cook. It's a what flower. Say wow. It's a kuskara papausa. It's a it's a kuskara papausa.
That's good. Skip it. That's good.
Se pusa is a wong. It's a kukusa baba parao.
That's good.
30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Ska.
It's a mo se fuskara pausaji. It's a funk.
Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is time.
Thank you, Pat. Amelia, give me everything.
I'm sunbathing, which I would never do. And instead of sunbathing and sitting in a fabulous the beach chair thing, I'm sitting on Santa's lap because that's not creepy. And then I am not actually being bathed by sun rays. I am being bathed by the fabulous guys and dolls. Not guys and dolls. I'm sorry. Wait. I will get it. The one that's Maria musical.
Amelia, you're a delight, but you are wrong-o. Bethany, can you steal?
Oh, I can steal that part, but I don't know about the rest.
Bethany, I will require the full shebang.
Sure. I'm sitting on a chair made out of tuna fish makeup. I am, the chair itself is Sad Santa, and I am listening to West Side Story.
Yes, that's the one.
Pat, give Bethany's team 1 point for West Side Story and no points for anything else.
Okay.
1 point for West Side Story.
You were the screen has changed. Anyway, we've moved on. You'll never know. On to the next thing.
The activity was painting furniture. The paint was laughter. The furniture was laughter, and the paint itself was West Side Story. And I just want to say, I know it's not my call, but I would have accepted the entire reenactment of the musical that Amelia was doing in lieu of the title.
Well, Pat, you're not in charge.
That's
on
true.
to the next thing.
Fair enough.
Excellent. Fantastic. Bethany, you ready?
Yes!
Go!
One minute left.
Beep beep.
seconds. 30 seconds. All right, 14 seconds. 14 seconds remain.
Are we ready? Can we start? Okay. I am doing, I'm in planes, trains, and automobiles. The automobile part is the TV show Everybody Loves Raymond. The atmosphere I'm in is a love bug.
Oh!
You know what? Wait, do you have time left?
Oh, they have 14 seconds left. They have 14 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay, then clean it up.
What's right? What's right? Any of it?
You're very close. You got to clean up the activity, and you got to clean up the last replacement. What you're replacing. And go.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is time. No more time remains.
Bethany, give it to me. I will be generous enough.
Okay, I am taking my friend to the airport.
Woo!
The car itself is the show Everybody Loves Raymond, and the airport is a love bug.
Oh, damn it!
That is 10 points. And for the record, that is the hardest I have ever laughed at Everybody Loves Raymond.
What was that? Whoa, to the...
Right? It's incredible. Excellent work. You're all delights. Amelia, it's up to you. Pat, can I get a scoring update, please?
Yes, you can. Our current score is Bosses 24, New York State of Minds 13, Mark Wilder 9, Ref Bader Ginsburg 1, and me 1.
All right. How much do we need for them to tie it up?
The red team needs to get this one correct, plus 1 additional point.
All right. If I decide to give a bonus point, we'll see what happens. Perfect. Amelia, you ready?
Gonna be.
Go.
Ja, c'est whisker kuskaba. C'est tick 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 tick. Et ça fort, c'est funk kunk kunk. Et ça va puskaba pau, c'est puis ça whoop et ça kunk kunk kunk. Et ça puskaba et ça whoop et ça cow. C'est piskaba pau, c'est woo, c'est kunk kunk.
Oops, baba. Oops, baba. Oops, baba.
1 minute left. 1 minute.
Et ça funk funk funk. Et ça pau, c'est woo, ça pau ça.
Oh, that's good.
Et ça tick 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 tick. Ha, c'est ya, c'est piskaba pau, c'est tick tick tick, c'est fast, c'est mix it up pau. Tonk tonk tonk. C'est pisa?
Oh, basketball, the basket.
Sababa, abus naman masa? Busa mama?
Basketball, basket.
Wababa.
Banabu.
Bababu, bababa.
30 seconds.
Sababa.
Basketball,
Yeah, ababa, bababa, bababa. Quack. Quack, quack, quack.
a basketball.
And blah, 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 blah.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, baba,
Oh,
baba.
basketball. It's a basketball.
All
right.
10 seconds. 10 seconds remain.
Okay, I'm going to take a stab at it. So, I'm having a slap fight in a nail salon. And you know, like you do. And then instead of having that slap fight at the nail salon, I'm going to take my case that I had there to the Supreme Court with the actual progressive woman on the Supreme Court, maybe Ruth Bader Ginsburg, perhaps, is presiding, or Sotomayor, or Kagan, but one of them. So then I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. So I just moseys on over to Disneyland, and so we replaced the rat with Donald Duck.
Ooh.
Donald Duck is now the king of Disneyland. He murked Mickey, and things are real now.
Ooh.
Ah, Mickey! Ah!
All right.
It was an uprising.
Pad, can you please award, it's 16 points to tie it up, right?
That is correct.
Please award them 16 points in the spirit of competition. Can you get it?
Was it
It's
for the
up to you,
murking part?
Bethany.
All right. 16 points have just been awarded to the New York State of Minds, making this out of nowhere a tie game. It also
Whatever,
means...
they're East Coast, baby.
Also, that means that it all comes down to these next 10 seconds if the red team can steal it, or if the blue team can steal it.
Bethany, if you get either of the replacements perfect, you will get 10 points, and you can be my second Valentine.
Okay.
And go!
Se quis a se busca se fa falsa se se quis usa
5 seconds. Time! That is time! No more time remains! Time is up.
All right. Let's hear it.
Who, me or Bethany?
Amelia! Amelia!
Oh, I was trying to figure out what you needed, but that's what you need. So it is actually not a nail salon where I'm having a slap fight. It is a tickle party. Because they are renowned in New York. And I have said no to the tickle party. But what I'm going to say yes to is an additional member on the Supreme Court for a real Supreme Court decision of 3-2 or 3-1 or 9 people on the Supreme Court. I'm so confused. Yes, that's it. 9 people on the Supreme Court the way it's supposed to be. And some of them are actually divided evenly and there's fairness. And I stand
All right, Amelia. A surprise to no one. That is delightful, but totally wrong-o. Wonderful. You've got Moxie, but not the answers.
That's okay.
And Pat, that's time.
That is time. It is now the blue team's chance to steal this. And you said if they get either of these replacements, that is 10 points to the blue team and the victory. Okay. So lots riding on this, Bethany.
Okay.
Bethany, go. Be perfect.
I am in just a general tickle fight. The person I'm tickling is the first woman on the Supreme Court, who might be Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Most likely.
And then my little fingies are Scrooge McDuck. Good duck.
And wrong-o. No one wins, including Sandra Day O'Connor.
That's right. That's what that was.
All wrong. You were having a tickle fight. You were tickling Justice Thurgood Marshall, and your fingers were Donald and Daisy Duck. So, yes, it's a tie.
All right. So that means it is a tie game. Tonight we have 2 winning teams for the first time ever in the history of CSC Online. The Downtown Chicago Bosses and the New York State of Minds will split the Comedysportz Cup in some sort of Solomon's Riddle shared custody. Also, here is a new t-shirt, which I promise I will buy, of me and Ref Meg just hanging out. Loyal fans, thank you so much for joining us. Please stick around because immediately following this, we have a special interview with ensemble member Justin Swenson as part of our nightly D&I talks. We'd love you to stick around for that. Check out exclamation point merch for the Queens of Comedy shirt to support the Chicago Freedom School. Also, if you'd like to, in just a little while at 9:30 Central, we have our second match of the night. If you thought this match was off the rails, wait until you watch The Late Show. I hope to see you there. All right, but please, let's give it up for both of our teams. From your defending champions, the Downtown Chicago Bosses, let's hear it for Natalie Younger. for Carly Kohake and Captain Bethany Remley. And from your visiting team, let's give it up for Matt Elwell, Captain Kate Cohen, and special guest Amelia Fowler from CSZ New York. My name has been Pat Conley. Another round of applause. Put those 6s and 7s in chats for your musical director, Ryan Mira, on the keys. And of course, your referee, Ref Bader Ginsburg, Meg Kennedy. And last but not least, your stage manager and technical director, Jason Geis. Thank you all so much. We will see you for the next show starting at 9:30. Stick around for the D&I Talks with ensemble member Justin Swinson. We'll see you soon.
Really, I just wanna feel the world spin. Cup of check, watch me double that. I get it lit, I watch it bubble up. Remember opening for shows, no a show, but I pulled through, I muscled up. Not a label one, fuck with us. I spin the paper, let them know what's up. I figured out we really onto something, cause the jealous niggas give a subtle love. Crazy, they hella shaky on that really, but that's fake. Shit, see through the shade, shit, they so unstable. Done waiting, I'm a wanderlust, I'm really going all the way to places. Never thought I'd take it all off the phrases, but I can't get no sleep. Landing in the weeks. Life is bittersweet, I can't really explain it, but it's everything I need. At least for now, I think that everything might be alright, okay, yeah. I can't get no sleep, landing in the weeks. Life is bittersweet, I can't really explain it, but it's everything I need. At least for now, I think that everything might be alright, okay. These days I get replays, blue faces, how I decorated the loose page. Remember how I used to serve the
All right, everyone, we're back. Welcome to another episode of Comedy Sports DNI Talks. I am your host, Luis Cortez. I am a longtime comedy sports player here in Chicago and also in Los Angeles, and now I serve as our Director of Diversity and Inclusion. Now, we started this show a few weeks back to introduce everyone to our ensemble, but also to introduce everyone to their stories, their backgrounds, the things they've gone through, so that we can learn from our mistakes of the past and also start to make some better moves for the future. And also just to normalize these sort of conversations within our ensemble, within our theater, within our fans, and everyone who comes around and watches all of these. We'd like to use these as a resource, not just for us, but for everyone to make this a little bit more mainstream and not so taboo living in the shadows. Today, I am joined by another one of our ensemble members. I have known them for a few years now. I don't exactly remember when we actually met, but I'm sure we'll figure it out right now. Please welcome ensemble member Justin Swinson.
Hold for applause.
I'll add that noise.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just learning to edit, but I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Please welcome ensemble member Justin Swinson.
It reminds me of my favorite match that you were referencing once, where that noise went off in the background and you just shouted, Latinos! And I'm like, that's just, I can't say that just out loud all the time, but I just love thinking of that because it makes me laugh so much.
The first time I ever heard that sound, I think might have been like a Daddy Yankee song or something, where like they would do that, and every time someone yells Latino, and I was like, I now equate the two. So
yeah,
it wasn't even like I planned it. It literally, I heard the sound, and it was just so second nature that I just yelled it out.
Just so many random DJ noises that are just stuck in my brain like that, like a bomb dropping. And it's just like those two back to back for some reason. I knew that's when a new song was coming out. That was just the thing.
Yeah, those things that just kind of cue that sense memory, and you can't help but just jump right into it.
Yeah.
How are you, my friend?
You know what? Most days I say, yeah, I'm just doing as good as I can. But today I actually feel pretty damn great. I can't lie. I got like a lot of sleep last night. I woke up and like the sun woke me up and I was like, today's pretty good. Today's a pretty good day.
You have that sort of setup in your room where like the sun just kind of drapes itself over your face and you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. The bed is set up right with the window. So like whenever the sun comes up, it like just bathes me in its glow. And I'm like, oh, it's morning.
Oh,
And
that's
today it wasn't like it's morning.
it's hard for me to sleep with a lot of light, so
Mhm.
I have blackout curtains.
Oh,
Uh,
same, same.
so when I wake up, it is very much just like I'm in my cave until I go down, put my glasses on and go downstairs. I also have, my three dogs, and our bedroom is upstairs, but only one of them can do the stairs anymore. Uh,
Oh,
so I have to like carry two dogs up the stairs at night and then carry two dogs down the stairs in the morning.
it's good exercise if nothing else, though.
No, I mean one is a 24 pound dog to get me started, and then
Hmm.
the big dog is a 50 pounder. So yeah, so that's my warm up, and the other one's my cool. Um, so Justin, thank you so much for being
Yeah,
here. I'm very
of
excited
course.
to chat. For people that don't know, the general standard opening question being, tell us a little bit about you, and then tell
Mhm.
us where your improv journey started.
Okay. So I grew up in a little pocket right outside of Washington, D.C. called Prince George's County. It's a pretty much the main thing Prince George's County is known for is a lot of pretty decent basketball players come out of there, and it's a majority black neighborhood. So I always tell people that I live in Chicago now. I've lived here for a couple years, but I always say Chicago is the whitest place I've ever lived in. Because you get here and it's kind of this culture shock of yes, there are like 5 million people and half of them are white. It was all very much a new thing. So I grew up in Prince George's County, and growing up, I wasn't really outgoing. I would say would probably be the best way. Like it's funny now saying that I do like theater and I perform and I get on stage in front of people because that was not me as a child at all. Before college, I think I was in maybe two plays all of grade school. I was very much like, this is uncomfortable. Everyone's looking at me. I don't know what's happening. I did a lot of sports. I was like, I don't have to talk. I can just focus on the game, and it's easy. You win or you lose. This I can handle. This I can do. But in high school, I messed up my legs pretty bad. So I was like, well, I think I'm gonna have to do something else and figure out how this is gonna go. So I actually initially started college with the intention to do graphic design, but I had a couple friends who were into theater, and they kind of dared me to audition for a play. And I got a part. It was I'll never forget the Glass Menagerie. Uh,
You were at the Glass Menagerie?
yeah,
Who did you
Justin.
play?
I played the friend of the main character who comes over and like makes out with like the main character's sister. It's such a like weird first play for someone to be
That
in.
is like, I mean, that's Tennessee Williams, so you
Yeah,
just like, it's dripping with drama. The
yeah.
menagerie is so glassy. Like,
And I'm sweating under my suit the entire time, every show, because I am so nervous and do not want to mess up a line or forget my blocking or anything like that. But the experience really kind of changed the trajectory of my life, really. As that happened, I kind of started like hanging out with all the theater kids more and started having a lot of fun with them. And I would go to these graphic design classes, which were 3 hours long, and you sit in a dark room and you just work on like, a Mac, and you're trying to put together like some sort of like really cool font for whatever product you think you're going to design or something like that. And you're like, after a while, you start thinking, man, this is kind of boring. I don't know if I want to do this for the rest of my life or the next 5 years or the next 10 years or whatever it would be. So I end up changing my major and taking the leap, of course, to the shock of my parents. God bless them. And yeah, getting into the theater thing. And by the time I had finished school, we did Glass Menagerie and all that stuff. And all the plays I did in college, they were all very serious. Like it was like we did the Glass Menagerie. There was Fat Pig. There's like just a lot of like very serious, weighty, heavy stuff. And like at 20 years old, I'm just like, I just want to have fun. I want to make people laugh.
And
That felt always kind of like my thing.
did you go to college?
Yeah. So Prince George's Community College is where I changed my major, which is also, man, great way to save money. Just go to like a
I went to a
six.
community college. I went to Santa
Yeah,
Monica Community College, and it was best
nice.
decision I ever made. It,
Yeah, go
not only
Owls.
was it like, I think it's like the best community college in California, which was already awesome. It was
Ooh.
like one of the best ones in the country. Teachers from like UCLA and USC would teach at this school just because they're like, "Man, have a free Tuesday." Um, and so like we had some great teachers. It was a great school, and you're right. Like I was not really sure what my major was going to be, so I got all my
Hmm.
requirements done in 2 years, saved a
Yeah.
mess of money. Yeah,
Oh
I
my God.
for anyone out there, community college, consider it.
I tell you, it's crazy. I just went back there last year, and when I went there, they had a very old, at the time, it was like a 50-year-old theater. It was a big, beautiful building, though, but it was 50 years old, and of course, it's falling apart. And now they have this brand new state-of-the-art place that has a giant theater space, a black box, rooms for actual classes. Like we had to take our classes up in the attic, essentially, for a lot of our class. Like I remember we had to take a movement class in the gym for a while and stuff. And now they have this giant, beautiful like facility and stuff. And it's kind of crazy now to go back and think about it because it's like, oh man, these kids are like so lucky who get to go here now and like experience this beautiful building. So
They,
it's kind of weird to be like, I had a part of that, maybe just a tiny bit, a little
isn't it weird
tiny bit.
those little things where you're like, I could like just boast and boast. It's like I know I had a little bit to do with that, but not so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, see that? You're welcome.
Yeah, it's like I don't my name's probably not in there anywhere, but like I had a tiny hand involved. And that's like, yeah, really nice to know. So by the time that had wrapped up, I was pretty much like, I gotta get out of here, one, because that's pretty much a lot of the DC area's kind of theater is very like serious and dramatic, and there's not really a huge space for comedy, and that's always kind of been something I gravitated towards as a kid. Luis, you know this, like we're both big Simpsons fans, and that kind of has always been, I feel like my biggest comedy influences were The Simpsons, Martin, and Saturday Night Live, and Eddie Murphy, of course, because he was undeniable in those times. But like, yeah, so that's always kind of been, I was just like, how can I get to maybe move somewhere in that direction? And a teacher was like, maybe you should look at Chicago and look at the second city. And I looked around, I was like, there's nothing really like that here. And New York was super expensive and California felt too far at the time. So I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. So I really got all the way here without really taking one improv class, which is, I don't know if that's an anomaly or not, but it seems like an unconventional path. They've never even, I think I did one improv workshop in college, which looking back was led by two college students, which may not have been the the greatest way about going to having your first improv workshop. But other than that, I had zero experience in improv.
I mean, if you watch the one with Miguel, he talks about like he grew up on the west side of Chicago, and when someone mentioned Second City to him, he was just like, I have no clue what that is. So he came in as blind as you. Um,
Yeah.
now, what? So you're 20, graduating college. You just finished all these super serious, dramatic plays. At what point do you actually move to Chicago? How old are you when you landed here?
Oh gosh, I was 20. What's funny was I had taken some time because I was spacing everything out. So I believe I got here, God, it feels so long ago now. I think I was 26, 26 is probably somewhere around that seems about right. Yeah, because I had taken a couple years just to save some money. And I feel like I actually had to come to the conclusion, okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna move. This is where I want to go. And I actually came out here for about a week beforehand, maybe about a year before I officially moved, just to get the feel of the place and see if it was actually right for me. And you know, you walk around, you go to Wrigley Field for a day, you see a couple Second City shows, you see and of course down the street was IO at the time, and then you're like, yeah, this seems right. I think I'm gonna do this. So yeah, I got here at that point, and even then I had to take a year just to like, I literally moved here without a job in place. I didn't know, I knew one person. I had my one friend help me move into my third floor studio walk up on like a hot July morning. And then it was just, yeah, it was intense. And then it was like, okay, I guess I'm here, I'm in Chicago. And then it's like the whole thing of finding a job and trying to find some people that are your friends and all that sort of thing. And so I didn't end up even starting a class at Second City until, God, maybe 8 months after I had moved in. Yeah, because it was, I want to say it was like right around that polar vortex or something like that is when I officially
This wasn't
started
long ago.
taking class. No, no, no. I think maybe, doing the math now, 6 years, maybe. Yeah, I think it's coming up on 6 years this year.
So like 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I was not that far behind you because I didn't land here until 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I think we've been in Chicago around the same time. So you were around 26, about 6 years ago. You land in Chicago, and it's your first time being surrounded by this sort of culture and this amount of white people.
Yeah.
Huge culture shock, which I can
Yeah.
totally relate to because I had the exact same thing. And I'm coming from
Mm-hmm.
LA, which is a
Mm-hmm.
very diverse city, but that Midwest lifestyle was something that I had never experienced. That Midwest nice that they like to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. Because man, no one is, I like to say no one is nice in DC. If they're being nice to you, they want something from you. That's usually what it is. There's some sort of power play happening. Um, and just the speed of everything here is different too, actually. I didn't know what people meant until I moved out here. Things just move a tiny bit slower. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't really say.
I think
But
that
it's
city
something to adjust to. Yeah, it is something to adjust to though. So
oh,
yeah,
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it
it
took me a
truly,
bit.
yeah, even now I'm still, there are days where I'm like, man, I wish things were a little faster. And then like I go home for like the holidays or something for a couple of days and I'm like, it's not so great here. Like it's not, the speed is fine here. Everything's all right.
It
But
was
yeah,
yeah, the biggest difference back home was like if you go down to like Orange County for whatever reason, because Orange County's a lot of money, predominantly white, but for whatever
hmm,
reason, like everything around Orange County shuts down at like 8 or 9. I think it's just that like,
interesting.
we have our money, we like our privacy, we don't want a lot of nightlife, like this is why we move here sort of thing. So
Yeah.
even just going an hour away was like, why is everything closed? It's only 9. Coming from LA. But then coming out here and seeing that different sort of hustle and the buses and I mean, we had buses in LA, but like the subway,
Sure.
like just
Yeah.
the lifestyle of boom, 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 boom. I was like,
Just
oh, okay.
Yeah, just the idea that like there are train lines here that don't shut down blew my mind for the longest time. Like, what do you mean they don't shut down? That doesn't make any sense. How do they? Who's on these buses at 4 in the morning? Or whoever wants to be. And I'm
Whatever
like,
needs to be, yeah.
what? What do you? What? Yeah. So it was definitely a bit of an adjustment period, but honestly, I it's one of the better decisions I've ever made, I think.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tell me about your first classes. They were at Second City, yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, having a bit of a theater background, there's a lot of stuff that are in those first classes that you're like, okay, I think I felt this before. This feels familiar. It seems like something I'm not gonna catch me by a surprise or anything like that. And it honestly took a couple classes before I actually felt like I was kind of getting anything out of it, to be honest with you. I had a couple because I get it. Second City is a business. Their motto is essentially you're here because you're interested and we want to keep you interested. So we want to keep things kind of light to kind of keep you around for a little bit before there's a bit of what I would, I guess, describe as the shakeup or somebody throwing a chair across the room in a way. Um, and I remember I was watching one of these earlier, and somebody was saying they had went through an intensive, and they had Tim Sasko as a teacher, and they were saying how they had him for like a week, and it was in between having two other people, and just his temperament was different, and people weren't necessarily prepared for that. And I remember I had Tim Scosco as my third teacher, and it very much was like a change, but it was the change I was kind of craving because I'm like, oh, we get to have notes. We're not all doing great. There are things to work on. Hooray! Like I finally gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, thank goodness. I know we weren't gonna get patted on the head and like be told good job the whole way out. It was nice to kind of eventually get to a point where it's like, yeah, that sucked, man. That ain't it. I'm like, thank God. I don't know what, and I don't know why that's a thing for like intro improv classes, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I guess it just supports the business model and makes it easier, but like, I don't know. I feel like you're getting a lot of people who need that sort of push, if you will. And like, man, I was craving that so bad where it's like if I didn't get that probably by the third class, I probably would have stuck it out just because I moved all the way here for it. But like I'd have been like super disappointed if by then it was like, all right, somebody's got to say like all these scenes aren't great. I know it. I feel like I'm not sitting here watching this like free improv set and looking at ours and being like, it's the same.
Yeah, I've always said like at least with level ones, you need not only do you need a good teacher, but I think you also need someone who's a bit of a cheerleader, which is why
Absolutely.
during those few years where I tried teaching, I never did level ones because I was that same way. I'm rather harsh, and plus I preferred more detail work. So like I never took level ones. Like someone like Hars, a perfect example, is a great first level one teacher because he's such a cheerleader for everyone. But after that, I completely agree. Like not so much to start like weeding people out, but like give me some actual things that I can work on. Like
Yeah.
I think we're the same in that way where I'm like positive reinforcement doesn't work that well with me, and so I don't mind you, like kicking me in the ass a couple times. Like that gets me up. So I totally
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All right, everyone, we're back. Welcome to another episode of Comedy Sports DNI Talks. I am your host, Luis Cortez. I am a longtime comedy sports player here in Chicago and also in Los Angeles, and now I serve as our Director of Diversity and Inclusion. Now, we started this show a few weeks back to introduce everyone to our ensemble, but also to introduce everyone to their stories, their backgrounds, the things they've gone through, so that we can learn from our mistakes of the past and also start to make some better moves for the future. And also just to normalize these sort of conversations within our ensemble, within our theater, within our
Clean the food tray, working 8 to 4 from Tuesday through the weekdays. Hustle evenings at the stool off Highway 92 in Haywood, always running just a few lanes. Tucking a new game, back to the crib and I color in new ways. Wielded a new blade, but the budget tied me down like shoestrings. Collected the loose change, those were the days that made me. She on my line like a beacon, she could've swore that I was cheating. Be honest, I was barely breathing. Chasing the life how I wanted it, knowing that you was all that I need. Puzzle that all of the pieces that fit like a glove, you sit it right in front of me. How I don't see it. Hit up the Brody to vent, like daughters and I take it easy. Am I on or something, or am I reaching to be validated? Instead I get told from the parking space, why do it feel like I could have a vote for the ominous faces to all that won't save us? I thought the ground was for the breaking, look like it's all overrated. Yeah, like it's all overrated. Like it's all overrated to me. Like it's all overrated to me. I can't get no sleep, living in the weeks. Life is bittersweet, I can't really explain it, but it's everything I need. At least for now I think that everything might be alright, okay, yeah. I can't get no sleep, living in the weeks. Life is bittersweet, I can't really explain it, but it's everything I need. At least for now I think that everything might be alright, okay, yeah.
listen to them. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. Don't be afraid. Be strong. You're not alone. Take a deep breath and it personal. I ain't lying, I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just so deep and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me, yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life.
Yo, raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, tu fuego, we pass it round hot potato. Everything is nuevo, I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso, need my bread, need that bankroll. Wake up, yes Lord, I'm thankful, another day on my schedule. Steady blocking the devil, I tell a hater, God bless you. Cherish moments that special, you gotta keep the memento. If you love me, then I love you, and I could never forget you. Some memories don't fade, sometimes you miss the old days, but nothing changed, less you change. What's around you, how you think, how you live, how you speak, how you walk, how you blink, how you talk, how you teach, how you reach, let it sink. What's your purpose, what's your passion, through the pain, what's your plan? Is it plane, on a plane, how'd you play? I'm just playing. What's your purpose, what's your passion, did it pain, what's your plan?
here. I just want to make sure that everybody has everybody been here before? Do we have some first timers? So what's going to happen is I'm going to put a little poll in the chat just to make sure, just to see who do we have here this evening. Basically, if you have not been here before, this is Comedy Sports. It is the home of competitive improv. You are going to see two teams tonight fighting for your love, fighting for your applause, fighting for laughter. And pretty much, if you have been here before, throw some sixes and sevens in the chat. If you haven't, just, also throw some sixes and sevens in. I don't know when this became basically our first little piece of our CSE language here, but that's pretty much what we do. If you are looking in the top right corner of your screen, you should see a poll that just says, first time? No shame in it if it is. Just go ahead and vote yes or no, and we will go ahead and see things. It looks like we got a lot of people who have been here before. Thank you so much for coming back. If it's your first time and you're a little shy, just hit yes. It's okay. There's no judgment here. It's all fun. Oh, okay, we got one. We've got one. Like I said, this is Comedy Sports. You're going to have two teams tonight going head-to-head in a battle for your love, your laughter, your applause, and basically for the online Twitch title. Comedy Sports here, we pride ourselves on being a all-ages show. So whether you are 5 or 505, this is going to be the show for you. So there's not going to be any foul language. There's not going to be anything that's weird or lewd or crude. Bed Bath & Beyond. You're not going to hear anybody making any jokes about what's going on in politics or anything like that. It's just going to be some good old fun, getting your mind off things. For a lot of people, it's a very lovely weekend. It's Valentine's Day weekend. It's also President's Day weekend. Some people get Monday off. So this is how we're going to kick things off like that, really. So in the chat, you just had a poll and it just ended. That's basically how you're going to decide who wins the games tonight, which will go a long way in deciding who's the winner of tonight's match. What is tonight's match going to be based off of, you say? Suggestions. Every good improv show needs suggestions, and I'm going to get some of those from you right now. Like I said, it's Valentine's Day weekend. It's President's Day weekend. How about in the chat, if you could give me some activities that you think are romantic, some romantic activities that you could take a loved one on, whether it be Valentine's Day weekend or just a normal weekend in November. Perfect. Okay, I see some things coming in here. Nice, good. All right. Perfect. Okay, these are good. Okay, so it's also President's Day weekend, so it's a nice 3-day weekend for a lot of people. Also, give me some activities that you would do if you know you had 3 days to yourself. You don't have to worry about work. You don't have to worry about school. No worries at all. You get to do whatever project you want for 3 days. What are these activities that you're giving me? I want to make sure while we're going through these activities and while you're putting things in, I do want to make everyone aware of one very important rule here, and that is the brown bag foul that we have here. Thank you so much. Ryan Miro is on the keys with us tonight. And basically the brown bag foul is, as I was saying earlier, this is a show for all ages. So we want to keep things clean, but for some strange reason, it happens to the best of us. If one of the players happens to say something that may be cussy pants or nasty Nelly, we will immediately call the brown bag foul. They will have to look around their place of residence and find a brown paper bag, put it over their head, and to the ref's discretion, they will have to continue that scene, song, or game. Now, the brown bag foul is called typically on players, but it can also be called on you, our loyal fans here. We actually have a very special robot that is roaming the chat looking for anything like that. So don't try it. Just don't be that person. Why would you want to? Everyone's going to see. It's going to get back to your parents and they're going to be disappointed, and then they're going to send you a text with too many emojis. It's going to be a whole thing. It's just not. Don't do it. I promise you it's better if you just don't. The last thing I will talk about before we go ahead and get this match started is to just CSEN, which you are watching on right now, you definitely want to check out our About page because this month is huge. We have so much new content. We have new shows that have already started. We have new shows that are starting this week. We have so much information that you want to keep tabs on everything. We have new shows. We have merch. We have basically anything you would want in the CSZN averse. It will be covered in the About section of this page. So enough of my talking. Let's go ahead and just get right into the match, right? Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Comedy Sports. We are here on a Friday night. It is the late show, and we have got a barn burner for you tonight as the visiting Romeo and Juliet take on your hometown Chicago Bosses. Now let's meet those visitors in red, the Romeo and Juliet. First, it's standing at guard, 6'3", Nick Hasselbrock. On anchor, the pride of Cincinnati, Ohio, it's Heather Stoll. And your captain of the Romeo and Juliets, the king of drip himself, it's Simon Collier. And now introducing your hometown team. You love them. They're your favorites. They're the downtown Chicago Bosses. Starting first, voted most rambunctious, it's Kelsey Myers. On anchor for the Bosses, the icon, the one and only Fiona Stevens. And your captain for the Bosses tonight, truly my favorite person from the state of Florida, it's Pad Conley. Now I need everybody in the chat, throw those 6s and 7s up for our referee tonight. The golden boy from the Golden State, Luis Cortez.
Yeah, that's me! That's me! That's me! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Sports. It's Friday night. It's 9:30. I'm here. Justin's here. Let's do this. Justin, my friend, how are you feeling?
Oh, I am so glad to not be working and to just be doing this, man. I'm ready. I'm so excited.
Yeah, work sucks.
It does.
We can all agree. So I've heard. My unemployment continues, but all the TV shows that I've watched tell me that work sucks.
It ain't good. Let me tell you from the other side, it ain't it.
Okay. All right. So Cheers was right. It's a doggy dog world, and I'm wearing something. I forget the rest of that quote. All right. So let's see, Justin. First of all, this is like your announcer. Like, this is your first time. Here you are. It's your cotillion.
Yeah, my heart is jumping through my chest.
Well, you're killing it so far. No, you're killing it. No, I'm here to tell you, you're nailing it. How are you feeling about the show tonight? What are you hoping we see?
Oh man, we need some songs. We need some good belly laughs. You know what? I think I got a feeling somebody's gonna say something really clever tonight. Just something you'll wake up tomorrow and be like, man, that was good.
Is it like clever, so clever that we'll get it tonight, or so clever that we'll be like waking up tomorrow and be like, oh, that's what they meant, and then
you're gonna be in the middle of making eggs for breakfast, and then you're gonna be like, that's what they meant, and you're gonna mess up your eggs a little because it's that funny in that moment.
Okay, it was going for fried, but ended up scrambled. I love that sort of joke. Well done. All right. So let's see. Justin covered the bulk of the things that I have to go over. The only real new thing that I'm going to introduce is the technical file. As you can see, we now live in the digital world of Twitch. So things could go wrong. We could drop the call. We could forget to mute ourselves. We could have issues with our cameras. I could be played by Kelsey in a few minutes. We'll see what happens. But if something like that goes wrong, does not matter at which point of the show it happens, I'll blow my whistle and call the technical foul. At that moment, the punishment will be designed around what is happening in that second during the show. So I might take points away. I might ask them to leave. I might just go ahead and end the game. We'll see what happens in that moment. So keep your eyes out for some technical fouls. All right. So that's everything that I need to cover. Justin went ahead and covered everything else. So unless there's something stopping us, Justin, let's get those captains to the screen. Let's do this. Captain Pad, Captain Simon, how we doing tonight, guys?
Assured in who I am and ready to party.
You know what? I'm just riding the high of finding out that I'm Justin's favorite person from Florida. That's just really made my whole night. How do you feel about that, Simon?
I mean, I lived there, but I'm not.
Okay, fair.
I wasn't
fair
born
enough.
there. I wasn't born there.
Okay, fair enough. Just checking. I'm very happy about this discovery.
You can't faze me, Connolly.
Fair enough.
That was like the most polite, like, nudging and berating of someone that was only like received by the most polite person. So it was just, pardon me, you're a bit of a knave. Oh, thank you, good sir. And an insult to you. And off it went.
Good call, right. Luis.
You're both obviously here to draw some blood. So let's not even wait. What I want to do, let's do this coin toss. What I want to do is I want you to go off into your home/world and bring something back that is going to intimidate the other captain. And we'll see how intimidated one of you ends up. So go, find me something. Justin, what would you bring? If you were going to try to intimidate me, what would you bring?
I have a giant championship belt. I didn't really win it, but I would lie and say I did, and hopefully that would do the job.
What kind of championship belt? Like from what sport?
Oh, from professional wrestling.
Oh, so like over the shoulder sort of thing. Okay.
It's very heavy.
I might be intimidated by that. All right, our captains are back and they're ready to go. Let's go ahead and start with Pad. Pad, what do you got?
Well, several years ago, I was Simon's coach on one of our house teams, and these are notes that I took from one of our last house team shows together.
Good.
Oh no!
Wow, and you had those just ready to go. You were ready. I really appreciate that. Could you share one of the notes with us?
Yes. Here we go. Simon, good job.
Harsh. No exclamation point, just a period. Harsh. That's as harsh as it gets from Pad. So I could tell he was upset that day. Simon, what did you bring?
I don't know. That's pretty intimidating. This is like Great British Baking Show levels of drama right now. So I brought, because I'm a lean, mean fighting machine. So I just brought one of my light blue 8-pound kettlebells. I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, obviously with that 8-pound kettlebell. How would you start the intimidation with that kettlebell?
I'd be like, "Can you even lift that, bro?" And then
no, just like that. That's exactly what I would want to happen. No,
you know what? I'm going to go ahead and concede here because I do not want to answer that question.
That's fair, and you know what? I'll take it. So. There it is. Simon, you won that intimidation round. Well done. I'm going to need both of you to calm down now. Simon, you need to challenge Captain Pad to a game. What's it going to be?
Oh boy, you can't stop me now. You've unleashed the beast. So I'd say we're going to play Pass the Mic.
Captain Pad, do you accept?
I think that's an excellent choice. Well done.
Fantastic. I seem to have unleashed both of these beasts, which was my whole point for this round. So now that they're both angry and ready to go, let's screen those teams and let's play some Pass the Mic. Now, this is one of our favorite rhyming games, and that's because we get to rhyme your names. So right now in the chat, do me a favor and throw me a bunch of one-syllable names. They can be yours, they can be someone else's. I won't know the difference. So what's going to happen is we're going to take one of these names, and then we're going to go around the circle rhyming with your name. So, Justin, do me a favor. Could you go ahead and set us an order for Pass the Mic?
Sure. We're gonna go with Fiona first, then Nick, then Kelsey, then Heather, then Simon, then Pad.
Fantastic. All right. So, let's see. Ways that people can get called out. They repeat something that's already been said, repeat something that's already been done. If they stutter, if they hesitate, they give you the robot Tarzan foul, me go school, or if I'm just tired of looking at their face, I'll blow my whistle, and they will have to leave the screen. Last player standing is going to win 5 points for their team and get their team on the map. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and start with, let's see, what's the first name that pops out at me? Ooh, let's go with Bo. I like the name Bo.
Aw.
All right, so we're going to start with Fiona. Here we go. The name is Bo. Take it away.
He's my suitor. He's my beau. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
For Christmas this year, I learned to sew. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My nose is stuffy. I need to blow. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Do not collect $200. Do not pass go. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Look at that bird. It is a crow. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Upper body strength. I row, row, row. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I am eating escargot. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Hey, have you been outside? There's a lot of snow. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When Rapunzel sings, her hair glow. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It's gonna get crazy. It's at 9:30.
Hold on. Did you say her hair glow? Isn't it her hair glows?
Yeah, but glows doesn't rhyme with bow.
Yeah.
Good point,
That's
good
right.
point.
It doesn't. Thank you for doing my job. Kelsey, get off the screen.
Tough but fair.
She made the call for me. You all heard it, folks. All right, let's get another name. Let's go with, I'm looking at Glenn. The name is Glenn. All right, Justin, do you want to set another order for us? S'il vous plaît.
Absolutely. We're gonna go Nick, Pad, Heather, Fiona, Simon.
All right. And I said the name is what? Glenn? The name is Glenn. Here we go. And we're starting with Nick. Take it away.
Oh, he went to space. His name is Glenn. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
The reindeer in Frozen was named Sven. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm gonna meditate so I can feel zen. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Ask me what and I'll say it again. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm late to this party. When? Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
If you take the bridge to Old Big Ben, pass the mic.
Hold on a second. I think Pad tried to cut in front there. Sorry, Pad. You threw off Nick's flow, and I won't be having that. So you're going to have to get off my screen.
That's a good call.
All right. So here we are. Once again, Fiona is holding it down for her team. Now, either she's going to have an amazing comeback or it's going to be a short game. Let's see what happens. Justin, let's kick this up a notch. Do me a favor. You know what? Get me another one-syllable name, and we'll speed this round up a bit.
You know what? Let's go with Ray. I saw Ray in the chat.
Ray it is. All right, the name is Ray, and let me set a quick order here. We'll just go Heather, Fiona, Nick, Simon will be the order. All right, so here we go. The name is Ray. Let's speed it up a little bit, if you please.
Oh, like the sunshine. It is a ray. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
What was that? What's that you say? Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I took my doll down to the bay. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm always grilling with Bobby Flay. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh, I'm lost. I can't find my way. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm a model. Craft me in clay. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Have you ever heard of the fray? Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh no, what a bray! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Oh, Frabjuste, Kaloo-Kalay! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Well, she got lost down in the hay. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I don't want to go. I'm a stay. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Did you say I'm stay?
I'm a stay. Like,
no, you
I'm
didn't
going
say
to
I'm
stay.
a. You said I'm stay.
I did not.
You may be throwing some rhymes, but I will not have bad grammar. Simon, get off my screen. There it is. All right, let's do this. Justin, give me another name. Let's do 2 syllables for this one.
Okay, 2 syllables. Let's see.
And let's set the order as Nick, Fiona, Heather.
Ooh, I saw Larry come in. Let's go with Larry.
Larry's a great name. All right, the name is Larry. Let's speed it up just a little bit more, and we're starting with Nick. Here we go.
He's watching this show. His name is Larry. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Ooh, this movie's really scary! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
I am single. I will never marry. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm a hipster comedian. I like Barry. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She has a lamb and her name is Mary! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
The situation is really hairy. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
To get to the bay, you need to use the ferry. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Follow me and do not tarry! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Lactose intolerant, allergic to dairy. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Wow, this cloud is really airy. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh no! An incendiary! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Oh no, it's Friday night and I'm doing a dance. Yeah, what's up? It's really cool. I love you. You love me. You're not gonna blow the whistle because you want to see more. Let's keep going. On
There it
and on.
is.
I can keep doing this.
You know what? I did want to see more, but you were taken off the screen, so I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right, but you did great except for when you didn't at the end. All right, so here we go. We are at a final round. The winner of this round is going to get 5 points for their team. Let us recap that Fiona is making quite the comeback for this. So now she is either going to take them all down or Nick's going to take this back for their team. So we're going to speed this up just a little bit more, and I'm going to give you the name Ham.
Yeah.
Ham.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's short for ham bone. Just ham. And we'll start. Let's start with Fiona. Here we go. Final round. Speed it up. The name is Ham. Begin, Fiona.
Short for ham bone, it is ham! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
We went to Hawaii, ate a lot of spam. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
The bomb went off! Kablam! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Went to Vegas in the Hoover Dam. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh no! Swam! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Sorry, Fiona.
It rhymes! It rhymed!
You didn't sell it. You didn't sell
No,
it.
I sold it.
You
No, I
didn't
got
sell it. Sorry. Sorry. You. Oh, that was a sweet round. Justin, what does that make our score?
The score is now 5-0. Romeo and Juliet's up on it.
All right, so the Romeo and Juliets are now in the lead. So tell you what, give me the captain of the Romeo and Juliets up on the screen.
Well, hey.
Well, hey yourself. How you feeling?
Oh, just pretty bad, but like capital B and like an extra D at the end because I feel like I'm tough.
Yeah. What's the extra D for?
Effect.
Okay, and well done. It definitely did that very thing. Captain Simon, you are now officially in the lead. So as the captain of the Romeo and Juliets, what would you like to play?
Well, Valentine's Day is just 48 hours away, less because midnight's sooner. So I feel like my team, we need a date, so we would like to play the dating game.
Great, although I don't think you know how time works. But yes, so tell you what, let's bring up your players. We'll play the game of dating game. All right, so this is actually going to include our very own Justin Swinson as well. If you all remember the dating game, you get some eligible bachelor or bachelorettes to go on dates with another eligible bachelor/bachelorette to see if they can find love. So that's what's going to happen tonight. So tell you what, Justin is going to be our eligible bachelor for this and is going to be asking our 3 contestants questions. And then at the end, might choose one of these contestants to take on a date. So right now, in the chat, let's get some suggestions. So let's see. What is something that you yourself would love to get for your next birthday? In the same vein, give me something that you would love to get for someone else for their birthday. So and then how about a job that you think makes a lot of money but probably doesn't? Go ahead and throw all those into the chat right now, and we are going to give our Romeo and Juliets some suggestions so they can use that as jumping off points for their characters. So let's see. Heather, I'm going to give you the suggestion of theater tickets. Simon, you're going to get the suggestion of it's very close to theater tickets. So I'll just give you the suggestion of the Bulls. And then Nick, you will get the suggestion. Oh, there's so many good ones here, and I'm going to come back to these. But Nick, I'm going to give you the suggestion of Ferrero Rocher. Was that the one you were looking at? Yeah. I'm talking fancy pyramid Ferrero Rocher, okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm putting that out there, so hopefully they'll sell me one for free. All right. So you have got your suggestions, and Justin is going to take it away here. And right now, in fact, while they're getting their characters ready in the chat right now, throw in some questions that you would ask, like someone you just met or someone you're on a first date with, like get to know you sort of questions. So go ahead and throw those right into the chat right now, and Justin is actually going to be using those to get to know our characters. So while we wait for those questions to come in, why don't we go ahead and get this started, and we'll meet our contestants and then toss it over to Justin. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to the dating game. Now, in just a second, we're going to meet our eligible bachelor, but before we do, let's go ahead and just let our contestants introduce themselves, and we're going to start with, you with the sunglasses?
Yes. My name is Devonathan. I live in Tuscany, and I have many boats. And if you choose me as your date, you'll be able to enjoy the spoils of Mediterranean life.
All right, thank you, Devonathan. And then with the, I believe it's a scarf?
Yes, hello.
Hi, my name's Devonathan.
No, sorry, Devonathan.
You pick.
No. Devonathan, thank you. I'm sorry. It's just our other person is also wearing a scarf. I apologize.
I'm not gonna lie, that hit a little too close to home for me. My name is Patrick Wilson, not the famous one, so it's Patrick W. Wilson is my stage name, and I am a very famous understudy, always being upstaged. But I'm here to win your heart and be the star of your show. Also, I can get you free theater tickets for all my trouble of learning the parts and never getting to perform.
That's a sweet deal. Thank you, Patrick W. Wilson. And finally, right there without the scarf, no scarf.
Well, howdy. My name is Phil A, and I'm a bovine expert. I know everything there is to know about different types of cattle. And if you choose me, then I would take you out to a field, and we would have a prime rib of a time.
Okay. Thank you, Phil A.
Yeah.
All right, now our eligible bachelor, Justin. Justin, as you can see, we have got. Yeah, thank you for being here. We have got some eligible people for you to choose from. So please go right ahead and start asking your questions, whether it be to Devonathan, Patrick W, Wilson, or Phil A.
My first question is actually for I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson, was it?
Patrick W.
Wilson?
Wilson, yes, not
Yes.
to be confused with the Patrick Wilson from Phantom of the Opera.
Yes. Patrick W. Wilson.
Yes.
What would be the choice of cuisine for our first date?
I'm so glad that you asked. If music be the food of love, play on! And I know that line might be slightly off, but I think that love is all you really need, right? It's just like Shakespeare said. So music and love and whatever you would like to eat, I will not be splitting the bill because I didn't make any money from not getting to play in the show.
Oh, that's
I can get you tickets though.
Okay, well, that's technically splitting, I guess. Yeah.
Good way of looking at it.
Yeah. You know what? Phil A, same question. Even though I think
how to do? I don't know if you do. So we would giddy on up to my kitchen, which is outdoors, and we would have just a smorgasbord of cow bits. So let me tell you, first of all, I would braise everything in milk. So I hope you got an iron stomach or 4. Get it? Anyhow, then we would just probably make some burgers. I don't know. Milk burgers is the answer.
Oh, okay. Milk burgers. Devonathan, don't leave. The question's also for you. What will we eat on our first date?
Are you a romantic like I am?
I guess so. Pisces.
Then you'll love hearts of salmon, fresh caught off the coast of Tuscany, prepared by my private chef. You know, I'm new to this country, but where I'm from, I own 3 art galleries.
Wow, that's a lot of art. Okay, great. Well, you know what, Devonathan, this next question is for you then. What accomplishment are you most proud of?
I was an early investor in Tesla and also an early seller of Tesla.
Oh.
I was an early investor in Microsoft and also an early seller in Microsoft. I've made love to 5 Oscar winners.
Whoa.
If you guess who they are, I'll give you a key to my boat.
Oh, I'll take you up on that later, I think. Phil A, what
They
do you
were
know?
all winners past after 1970.
Okay, that narrows it down. Phil?
I'll be honest, I was very enraptured in that. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what accomplishment are you most proud of?
Well, I have never met any Oscar, the Grouches or winners, but I have been in a rodeo for 4 seconds, and that's all.
That's a very good time. I've seen a rodeo before. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Patrick W. Wilson. What
Yes,
accomplishment?
not to be confused with Patrick Wilson from Fargo season 2.
Yeah, I would never confuse you two.
Yes.
What are you most proud of?
Most proud of. To be or not to be.
Okay,
That
I'm just gonna move on
was
to
the
next
question. But I can get you
You
theater
weren't gonna do
tickets.
the whole- Oh, okay. Well, that's still a very good offer. Okay, last question to all of you. I'll start with you, Patrick W. Wilson. What's the best advice you've gotten from your mom?
Yes, Patrick Wilson, not to be confused with Patrick Wilson from The Conjuring. My mom? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. She didn't give me any advice.
Oh.
That's why I'm an understudy. I can get you tickets, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm clear on that. Yes. Phil, what's the best piece of advice you've gotten from your mother?
Get a sensible pair of Wranglers that have that four-way stretch, because you're gonna be bucking and going all over the place, and before you know it, you're gonna have to pick up some sort of like, I don't know, maybe like a bucket full of milk, and if you bend over the wrong which way, then you're gonna split those pants if they don't have that stretch in them, and then you're just gonna be showing off your hide to all your cattle, and then it's wooey. So that's why I get a good, like that kind of pants.
Four-way stretch. Got it. I need to invest in that myself. Devonathan, same question. Best piece of advice from your mom?
My mother was killed by French pirates when I was a baby, leaving me as a ward of the state. I had to battle against my aunts and uncles for the rightful heir to my share of the estate. So if there's one thing my mother taught me, it's perseverance.
Okay. Justin, you want to make a quick decision here? Who are you taking on this magical date?
Oh, Phil A, 100%.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
Great
yeehaw.
Here comes the milk. Let's do this. All right. Justin, how did that feel? How was that?
Well, I can tell my mom I have plans this weekend now. So
Yeah. All right. Tell you what, let's get the captain of the bosses out, and let's keep this show rolling. Captain Pat, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, although that last game has slightly shaken my confidence.
All right. Do you think you have a game that might solidify that foundation once again?
Oh, do I ever. We would like to play the game of I Know What's Really Going On Here.
All right. Fantastic. Let's screen your team.
Team!
All right. So for the game of I Know What's Really Going On Here, what's going to happen is Captain Pat and Kelsey are going to be doing a scene. But at any time during the scene, Fiona can jump in and say,
I know what's really going on here!
And then, with the help of our musical director, she is going to sing about what is actually going on in this scene. Here comes the subtext, all right? So, let's go ahead and get a suggestion for this scene. In the chat right now, how about an article of clothing that you no longer wear, but wish you still did? Like, for example, I wore sweatpants all through middle school.
Oh,
that's
the
it.
Dream.
Right? Well, I mean, at the time it was amazing. Now looking back on it, I see why I might have thought, but people thought that I was weird.
Everybody had a sweatpant kid in their middle school.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here it is. The suggestion for this game is going to be sock suspenders. Yep, sock suspenders. All right, so here we go. For the game of I Know What's Really Going On Here, players, begin.
This is so weird. Like, they give you all these things with the tux rental, and I don't know what any of them do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've never worn a tux before, so whatever you do, I'm just copying you. And your socks look awesome, so do mine.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I don't see what the big deal was. My socks have never fallen down. Not once in my entire life. I don't know why we need separate suspenders.
I know what's really going on here! Kelsey has broccoli stuck inside her teeth, but Pad is too polite to say it.
Yeah, there's just all these pieces to the tuxedo that shouldn't be where they are.
I agree. There's pieces all around here that just shouldn't be where they are. But hey, if something was out of place on your tux, I would tell you because you're my best friend. Carl, you're my best friend.
Thank you, Dana. I really appreciate that. And I mean, the weirdest part is like the buttons aren't actually attached to the shirt.
Oh, it's okay. Let me sew it on for you.
I know what's really going on here. Kelsey stole Pad's date.
Oh, hold on. My phone's ringing.
Okay, and
Hey, babe, it's me, Dane. Yeah. I'll be there to pick you up in 5 minutes, all right?
I'm so glad that we both have someone to go to prom with.
Yeah, who are you going with?
Oh, Melinda.
Well,
I figured out the button comes through the bottom and then through the top. So it's, yeah.
Dane, I have some good news and some bad news. Or Carl, excuse me, good news and bad news. What would you like to hear first?
Let's do like a compliment sandwich. Like maybe give me some good news and then the bad news and then the actual good news.
I know what's really going on here. The tensions are rising, the truth is coming. Both of them will burst into song.
The good news is you have nothing in your teeth. You look great. The bad news is I stole your date, Linda. But your tie's on straight.
This was an excellent compliment sandwich. The
Boom! Alright, you've seen 2 games. Unfortunately, we only have enough points for 1 team. Sorry, it's the economy. So, go ahead and vote. Who is going to receive these 5 points? Is it going to be our undefeated downtown Chicago bosses? Or is it going to go over to the Romeo and Juliets? So get those votes in, and remember, you can vote more than once if you want to use your channel points. You can't use them anywhere else. You can't take them with you, so you might as well go ahead and throw down. Now, we got a few more seconds left on this poll, and they seem to be going back and forth quite a bit. Right now, they are the bosses are just pulling ahead by very little, but the Romeo and Juliets are catching up. All right, so we're just waiting for the last few votes to come in. Be sure to get those in. Be sure to get those in.
That is it.
Oh, they are neck and neck right now. All right, Justin, what's the score? What do we got?
You will not believe it. It ended 50-50, but with a score of 317 to 314. The Romeo and Juliets have won this round. Exactly 3 votes.
Oh, I always love when it's hundreds and hundreds of votes and it comes down to like 1 or 2. I love it. All right.
Crazy.
So we got Captain Pad versus Captain Milkburger. All right. So we got the Romeo and Juliets in the lead. So Captain Pad, I'm gonna let you challenge the Romeo and Juliets to a game, a head-to-head. What's it gonna be?
Well, first off, I can't believe that we have 0 points while the red team has 10 points. I mean, they did an excellent job and they deserve all those points. It's just, you know.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
But we'd like to play the game of Dear Valentine.
Ooh, Captain Milkburger, do you accept?
The title of Captain Milkburger and the game, yes.
Fantastic. I loved that. Let's screen the tape. All right, so for the game of Dear Valentine. Now, I'm gonna call people at random here, so just be ready to go. And this is a pun-based game. So it's gonna follow the same setup. Dear Valentine, I love you like I love blank. and punchline. So if you were to give me the suggestion of like banana, I might say something like, "Dear Valentine, I love you like I love bananas. I'll always be here. I'll never split."
Pretty good.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah.
I know.
I liked that.
I've done this once or twice. They're not all going to be that good, but that's the bar we're heading for. So right now in the prove me wrong, kids. Right now in the chat, go ahead and let's see. How about a prized possession that you love? It sits on your shelf. It doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. It's just something that's always been very special to you. How about a hobby you've always wanted to get involved in, or how about something that one of your grandparents showed you how to do? Like my grandpa used to, his business was like leatherworks, so he once took us down to the factory and showed us how they made all the wallets and stuff, and that was cool. Then he gave us all wallets, and then because I was 10, I lost it the next day. All right, so I still regret that. Let's go ahead and get a jumping off suggestion here. Let's go ahead and start off with trains. The suggestion is trains. So, dear Valentine, I love you like I love trains. Here we go. Calling these randomly. Kelsey.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like trains. I like a big caboose.
Captain Milkburger.
Oh, yes. Dearest Valentine, oh, my love for you is like a train. Oh, I am tracking it to Wedding Town, baby.
Fiona.
Dear Valentine, I love you like I love trains. My love is so intense, it's on rail.
Heather.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like a train. Sometimes it's steamy. Send.
All right, let's change it up. Dear Valentine, my love for you is like whittling. Like whittling a nice piece of wood. Whittling. Here we go. Starting with Nick.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like whittling. It might be old-fashioned and boring and no one likes it, but I still find it enjoyable somehow.
Pat.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like whittling. It's a little knife.
That's the one.
Heather.
Dear Valentine, our love is like whittling. Sometimes we just chip away at each other until we just can't handle it anymore and we have a big fight and it's just not gonna work, but I love you anyway. Send.
Fiona.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like whittling. It's something to do to pass those hot summer nights.
Kelsey.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like whittling. Dangerous.
All right, let's change it up to pie crust. Pie crust.
Yum.
Here we go. Pie crust. Captain Milkburger.
I'm gonna go with my whittling one. Because I really liked it. Or, dear Valentine, my love for you is much like whittling because I love you more than a whittle bit.
Well done.
All right.
No regrets.
No, that's fine. But now, give me a pie crust one.
Oh, God. Great, perfect. Yes. Dear Valentine, my love for you is like pie crust, because when it comes to our love, much like crust. I don't want a whittle, I want a lot.
All right.
Not fair.
I had a feeling, and it was a good feeling. Kelsey.
Oh, dear Valentine, my love for you is like pie crust, extra fruity.
Heather.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like pie crust because I'm flaky. Send.
Fiona.
Dear Valentine, my love for you is like pie crust. I know I'll love you until I'm dead and pills buried.
Pad.
Oh, dear Valentine, my love for you is like pie crust, short and pastry.
Nick.
Dear Valentine, my love for you, like a pie crust, because I'll never want to stick a fork in it until it's done.
We'll call it there. Ooh, I smell another poll cooking.
Oh,
We're going to
it's
throw another poll
ready.
out there to see who is going to receive those 5 points. So you can see it going on right above me. Go ahead and get those votes in. And once again, remember, use those channel points and vote and vote and vote again. All right, so who's it going to be? Is it going to be our bosses, or is it going to be the Romeo and Juliets? What does that say? Just a little bit?
Oh, it's so good. So that's that's gonna be one of those you think about tomorrow for sure.
If he doesn't go out tomorrow and just get that tattooed right here, then there's just no justice in this world. I will pay for half of that.
At this point, I keep putting it. I don't think I have any more options to put polls up, but I just want to start calling the Romeo and Juliet the Roro and JoJo's at this point.
The Roro and JoJo's? You got it.
Yeah.
So we got the Roro and JoJo's. Oh, I believe the poll has ended. Tell me, Jay, what are we looking at?
Oh man, the bosses squeaked it out 51 to 49%. The bosses are on the board.
Yes!
The score is now 5 to 10. Still in favor of the Roros and the JoJo's.
All right, so right now the score stands at Bosses 5, Roro and JoJo's at 10. So, Pat, you are starting to make a bit of a comeback. How are you feeling right now, Captain?
This is wonderful. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the red team. They're doing a fantastic job, but I'm really proud of my team too.
Oh, that is some dirty street talking right there.
Deal with that.
Yeah, take that. Captain Miltberger, your lead has now been shrunk in half. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'd be scared, but I'm not.
Okay, all right. No, you picked those words very well. I appreciate that. All right, well, tell you what. With the score at 5 to 10, I'm going to challenge the both of you to the game of 6 things, which means you're going to have to send one of your players out of the room. Captains, who's it going to be?
For the blue team, it's going to be me.
All right, we're sending Captain Pat out, and Captain Miltberger, how are you going to respond to that?
It's gonna be Heather.
It's gonna be Heather, and off Heather goes to the soundproof home that they live in. All right, so for the game of 6 things, we are going to need a lot of suggestions for this one. So put those thinking caps on and add coal to them or whatever they run on. So you can see the things off to the side here. We are going to be getting both Pat and Heather to guess all of these, but they are old pros at this game, so we're going to make this just a little bit harder for them. So right now in the chat, let's see, we're starting with the first one, which is riding in a gondola. Awesome. And these are all, you said, romantic activities, right?
Either romantic activities or just things you can do on a 3-day weekend.
Okay, I was wondering why cleaning the garage was in there, so now it makes more sense.
Man,
but you know what? A date's a date. All right, so riding in a gondola. Let's say, what is something that you can't touch with bare human hands, like lava, acid, fire, those sort of things, but not the things I just said. And then also, who is a who's a famous woman, a famous heroine from history? Go ahead and throw that right into the chat. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see. You're riding in a gondola, but the gondola itself is actually a burning candle. And then you are riding in the gondola with... I'm going to come back to that one. You're riding in the gondola with Jane Austen.
Nice.
Justin, would you like to take number 2?
Absolutely. Okay. So, in the chat, if you guys could throw in there an animal that you think is super adorable that you would adopt if the law allowed. Waiting for something to come in here. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. We're gonna say, yeah, that's okay. So the when you're cleaning the garage, you're gonna have a broom instead of an actual broom. You're gonna use a baby elephant. And the garage that you're gonna be cleaning isn't just any garage. If you guys could give me in the chat, what is a TV show that is currently still on the air that you love? Okay, yeah, that's the first one I saw and I love it. You're going to be cleaning a garage that is on the set of Law and Order.
Oh, good choice. All right, let us go wine tasting. Let me see. Let me pull some suggestions from the ones that we already have because we have some good ones in there. Ooh, there it is. All right, so your wine tasting, except your wine is not wine. Your wine is snake venom. And then let's say the wine bottle. The wine bottle is a monkey, but I will give extra points if you can get them to say capuchin monkey.
That's tough.
It's the little monkey from the movie Outbreak. That's a capuchin.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like the monkey that Ross had on Friends. Also a capuchin. Right. There you go. Oh, why was that the one that everyone was like, oh, okay.
People know that show.
Justin, get me number 4, please.
Okay, so if I could have, what is a item that you cannot live without? Like for me, it's chapstick. I truly will lose my mind if I don't have a stick of chapstick somewhere near me. All right. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so you're going to be reading a book, and your hands, we're going to replace your hands to flip those pages with. Your hands are going to be hairspray. 2 cans, you're going to have a hand and a hand of hairspray. Each hand is going to be hairspray. And the book is going to be by an author. I want this author to be, who was your childhood hero?
So they're guessing the book and then who the author of the book is?
Yes.
Got it. You're reading a new book. Okay. The hands are hairspray and then the author. Great.
Ooh, that's fun. You know what? I just want to see somebody try it. The author of this book is She-Ra.
Oh, nice. Good one. I'm going to give also a special shout out to Brian for the suggestion of Encyclopedia Brown. That's a fantastic suggestion. Let's move on to eating chocolate covered strawberries. Bam, bam, bam. But let's see. The strawberries themselves, since this is number 5, we're going to kick this up a little bit since we double the points on this one. For this one, this was the one I saved from earlier. The chocolate-covered strawberries themselves are Billie Holiday. And then, let's say the person that you are eating this with I wanna. The person you're eating this with is a ponytail holder, is what it says there. So let's say a scrunchie. Extra points if you can get him to say ponytail holder. Take it, Jay. Bring us home.
All right. Last one. Binge watching, something everyone loves. We're going to replace that television. That television is going to be a can of Mountain Dew.
Specifically a can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just because I love my 90s NBA, you're going to be binge watching with the round mound of rebound, Charles Barkley.
Yeah. All right. So we are finishing putting the suggestions up on the screen there, as you can see. Now, we're going to bring our two players back in here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and send them a message so that they can come back. Here is what is going to happen. Our players are going to have to get our two guessers to guess these 6 things. Now, let's see. Since we have 6 things on here, blue team will do the odds. Red team will do the evens. So blue will do 1, 3, 5. Red team will do 2, 4, 6. Now, you are welcome to essentially communicate these clues to them in any way that you can, as long as it falls into the world of mime and gibberish. So you cannot use any actual English words. It all has to be mime or gibberish. Gibberish being a nonsensical made-up language. You're making it up as you go. And mime being the art of being stuck in this box, except not really. All right. So you're going to have 90 seconds to guess each of these things. Here's the kicker with this one. You're going to have someone looking over your shoulder the whole time. So if you can't get your player to guess their clues in those 90 seconds, the other team is going to have an opportunity to steal. The first 4 things will be worth 5 points, and then we're going to change it up for numbers 5 and 6, since we did go ahead and make them just a little bit harder. Now, I do believe that we have all of our, yes, we have our guessers back. We are good to go. All right, so we're going to start with the bosses. I'm excited about this one. There's a good amount of like extra points in this, so really get in there with those guesses. These are tough. Dig deep, because look who got you the clues. All right.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, well, you know, just earning our keep, earning those fun CSE fun bucks. All right, so here we go. You have 90 seconds on the clock, and those 90 seconds start right now.
Iskana, niskana, woo, abada, diskana, woo, abada, diskana, woo, boo, abada, diskana, dabba skibada booba skibada dooba 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 doo diska diska doo abba diska spooshy 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 abba diska fwa abba diska
skibada
abba diska askada diska diska abba diska yee
skibada
abba diska
yeah ska Thunk, 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 gas, scaffoir. Whoa.
Okay, and this skababa, I think, this one, ka-tink,
so 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds.
Ooh, yeah, I thought. Ouch,
skibada, Scaffoir? Yeah. Yeah, sibada.
Iskana, diskana, do, diskana, do.
Yes,
tick, aka, sigada, flump, shum, 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 flim, 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 abba diskana, toom, I'm just gonna boom, 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 boom.
There is no more time. Time is gone. Time has left us. There is no more time.
All right. Time is up. 90 seconds just went by. Pad, what are you doing?
Okay, I am sharing a romantic Venetian gondola ride.
Yes.
Except I'm riding in a wonderful, relaxing scented candle.
Okay.
And I am with none other than William Shakespeare in the time he was composing specifically the sonnet, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day?
Ooh, so close.
What?
So very, very close. But Heather,
Mm-hmm.
you have an opportunity to steal.
Whew.
What are you doing?
Okay, I am riding in a gondola. The gondola is a candle, and I am riding in the gondola with Jane Austen.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Wow.
You were riding in a gondola. You were with Jane Austen, but the gondola itself was a burning candle. So the candle was lit, but that was close enough. So I'll give you those points.
A burning
Good
scented
job.
candle.
You know what? I'm also gonna give the bosses an extra point because I very much enjoyed this clue.
That's how I got it.
I had a feeling that's what gave it away.
That's great. That's good. That was good.
That was good. Oh, those Brits? I don't know. I never read it. All right. So here we go. Let's move on to thing 2. You have another 90 seconds on the clock here, and those 90 seconds are going to start right now.
It's a click.
Click. Oh, gaja bada baja.
It's a bing bing. A clink. It's
a minute remaining.
Casababa is a food.
Honk honk.
It's a
Sploosh sploosh sploosh. Oh, you guys said about. You guys should have.
30 seconds left. 30.
It's a click of food. It's a food. Hua is. Bum bum.
You guys should
All right, Justin.
There are
how much time
13
do we have?
seconds remaining. 13 seconds.
You have 13 seconds left, Heather. So give me your guess. What are you doing?
I'm cleaning out the inside of my convertible car. When I left the top open, it rained in it and it was smelly. But that's okay because the tool that I'm using to clean it is a cute little baby elephant, and the convertible top is the entire set. And I'm in Law and Order.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
that's the
are
convertible top, yeah.
very close.
Okay.
I will say everything needs just a little nudge, but you're there, and I think you have plenty of time to fix it. So here we go. You have 13 seconds, and those 13 seconds start right now.
It's food. Da da da. Hua is a fua is food.
10 seconds.
Is vroom is is food.
Oh, you guys shut up about that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 0. There is no time.
you guys
Time
are
is gone. Time has expired. We're fresh out of time.
Thank you,
Okay.
Justin. We are all out of time. Sorry, no more time to offer you today. Tell me, what are you doing?
I am in a manual car wash. Okay, the hose, the sprayer is that cute little baby elephant, and the car wash that I'm in is Law and Order.
Okay, a little closer, but no. So, Pad, I'm gonna give you a chance to steal. Tell me, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning out the garage. My broom is a baby elephant, and the garage itself is Law and Order, the original series.
That is 5 stolen points. Good job.
Wow.
I will also. I'm gonna give the Romeo and Juliets an extra point for that fantastically ridiculous elephant clue. I love that you felt the need to back up as if to say, now elephants are big, so you're going to need to see all of it.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, no, I mean,
space.
look at you with the extra point. Let's get ready for thing 3. As we're setting up for thing 3, Justin, could you give me a quick recap of the score?
Absolutely. The score is Chicago Bosses 11, Romeo and Juliet's 16.
Oh, fantastic. Here we go. So here we go with thing number 3. You have 90 seconds for this thing, just like all the others, and those 90 seconds begin right now.
Ting ting, chwishka ska.
Oh, tick, tick, tick.
Ting ting ashka bushka is funk, quick, 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 aha, and clean, and da.
Oh, so far. Oh, skip it.
Aber sita glug 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 glug. Diskada. Hua. Diskada. Aber diskada. Ting ting. Aber diskada. Doop 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 doop. Oh. Diskada. Anasanda. Yeah. No.
Clink, clink, ting ting.
Yeah. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Smash.
Ashka boobadoo, squappy squap, ting ting ting. Squaboo-booing. Oh, squaboo, a squaboo.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Scabada. What's Scabada?
Skip, flop. Time is gone.
All right.
I enjoyed
And
that.
you are out of time. Tell me, what are you doing?
I think this is pretty straightforward. I am going to a wine tasting, but they've served me snake venom in my Marcel the monkey glass.
Okay, here's the thing. You got everything but that last one. That last one needs a push, and I'm being told that you actually have 1 second left. Don't worry about the timer since we already reset it, but you had 1 second left. Okay. And I'm gonna give you that 1 second. I'm gonna count it off. So you have 1 second to fix that last clue. Here we go. That begins now. 1,000. All right. So give me the whole thing. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to a wine tasting. Instead of wine, I'm drinking snake venom. Gross. And the glass that I'm drinking from is Ross.
Oh, you're so much closer with the other one. No. Heather, you get a chance to steal. What's it gonna be?
Oh wow! Okay, I'm doing that wine tasting. That tasty wine is tasty snake venom. But my wine glass is just a monkey.
All right. Yes. Here's the thing. That's what it was. Although there was an extra point in there.
Capuchin?
It was a capuchin monkey. Yes.
Ah!
Yeah. It was a capuchin monkey.
Oh, no.
So tell you what. For this one, I'm gonna say. Let's do two points. 2 points for each team.
I like it. Good choice.
Tough but fair.
That's fair.
2 points for each team.
I would have felt bad taking more than that.
Justin, go ahead and take that 5th point.
On the board.
That 5th point is for you.
Wasn't it the bottle, not the wine glass?
Please don't correct me. All right.
Just wanted to confirm I did it right, so I didn't mess it up for everyone.
No, you know what? You're right. But just so that we all learn lessons, let's go ahead and take a point away from the bosses.
No, I just need to make sure I didn't do it wrong.
Let's go ahead and give that to Justin.
Okay.
Justin's doing great. Okay, Justin's doing great.
Yeah, no, he deserves it.
Woo! 9:30. Well, it's 11. It's 10. It's 11. I don't know.
Here we go. We're moving on. We're moving on to number 4. We're all learning things. It's fun. Here we go. You have a minute 30 on the clock, and that minute 30 starts now.
Skip it a while.
Skip it a while. Oh, you guys should have
Is of what? Okay, that's a foosh.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Yeah, you should. So better.
Oh, guys. Wow.
Thirty seconds remaining. Seconds left. 10 seconds.
All right. So, I believe, you have 6 seconds left. 6. You have 6 seconds left. So tell me, what are you doing?
I'm getting books. I'm getting books for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my books are Hairspray. And the title of the book, my favorite book that I got for my birthday, that title is the television series that was on around the same time as Xena, Hercules, with Kevin Sorbo.
Wow.
That's what that was. That's exactly what I saw.
No. I'm not saying it's wrong. It is, but but it was still a great guess because of all the details.
Yeah.
You know what? You have 6 seconds to fix this. Again, everything is just a little off, but I will let your team fix this. You have 6 seconds to do so. 6 seconds starts now.
Skip it a while.
Guys, we're out of time.
All right, you're all out of time. Heather, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm just reading a book that I got for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just reading that book. The book's not a book. It's it's my hand that's holding the hairspray can. And the title of the book is I Dream of Jeannie.
All right, close, but unfortunately no. Pat, you have a chance to steal. What are you doing?
Okay, I am reading a book.
Yes.
My hands holding the book are Hairspray,
yes.
And the book itself is a capuchin monkey.
So close! You were reading a new book. Your hands were Hairspray.
I see what happened.
And yeah, you had that part right. My favorite part of that was hearing you sing Good Morning Baltimore.
Yeah!
And having Simon just go, yeah, okay.
Like I'm supposed to know what that is.
No, I know. No, I get it. And the author of the book was She-Ra, Princess of Power.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a cartoon Xena.
Oh, it's okay.
Magic. All right, but still, so no points awarded on that one. But here we go. We're moving on to things 5 and 6, which means we're gonna double the points. So Justin, before we move on, give me a quick recap of the score. Where are we right now?
The Roros and the JoJos are still in the lead. They have 18 points. The Chicago Bosses have 12.
All right, Roros and JoJos, you're currently in the lead, but here come the Bosses with thing number 5. You have 90 seconds on the clock, and guess what? That clock is going to start right now.
Diskada, uskada, baskada, diska. Aba diskada. Ooh, Biskada do.
Oh, skibada, mute it.
Aber diskada, diskada. Fum, 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 fum. Diskada, askada, Q. Poop, 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 poop. Aber skibada, froop. Aber diskada, pum, pum, pum. Aber diska, aber skibada, toot, 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 toot. Kick, 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 kick. Blue, 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 blue. Kook, aber diskada.
1 minute.
Aber diskada. Ooh, diskada.
So,
Diskada.
diskada.
Sanamana.
Hawam.
Somebody boop 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 or
Ooh, scaboobity boop, ting ting ting.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds remaining.
Scabbity boop bow, baskaboopada, swooby.
skibada, sibada, skibada.
Sinanisana. Aber simina disana.
Fora.
Diskada. Fush, fush. Aber diskada. Aber diskada. Foop, 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 foop. Aber dabada. Shink, 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 shink. Aber diskada. Aber diskada.
3, 2.
Yeah.
Remember that Denzel Washington movie, Out of Time? Because that's
All
where we're at.
right.
Okay.
I thought you meant the movie A Nick of Time with Johnny Depp.
Could be.
All right, so here we go. Take a guess, Pad.
Okay, I'm going to say what I saw. I am eating chocolate-covered strawberries.
Yes.
The strawberry itself is Ella Fitzgerald, and I am with Wolverine's ponytail.
Oh. You are so close. But I gotta give Heather a chance to steal.
How much closer could it be?
We'll
How
see.
much? I mean, as close as you can get to the right answer. So, Heather, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm having those chocolate-covered strawberries. Ooh, romantic. But I am with Pegasus. Okay, and that strawberry is Gabada Boop Bop Boo Zabada. It's a really good scat singer, Jessica Rabbit.
The famous scat, Jess.
I thought it was Ella
Why don't
as well.
you guess right?
All right,
My
so
first Valentine.
you were eating chocolate-covered strawberries.
Oh yeah.
You were. It was with a scrunchie.
Ah!
We would have given you points for also calling it a ponytail holder. But the strawberries themselves were Billie Holiday.
Oh! Yep.
So close. You know what? That's a fantastic guess, though, Pat. That was a fantastic guess. So here we go. We are moving into thing number 6. The score stands at 12-18, which means that whoever gets this one right, it's still anybody's game. So, moving into thing number 6, final 90 seconds on the clock, and those 90 seconds are going to start right now.
Skibble-a, skip. Kika. Skibble-a, skibble-a.
Iga should have. Iga should have.
Skibble-a. Skibble-a. Skibble-a.
Oh, good.
Skibble-a. 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 Skibble-a.
1 minute remaining.
Okay. I saw a foop, foop, foop. Foop. Ha. Ha. Foop. Glug, 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 glug. Yeah. It's a foop, a foop, a choo, choo. Glug, 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 glug.
Remaining 30 seconds.
Cuckoo, baboo, baboo, baboo. Skibidi-wah, skibidi-wah. Skibidi-wah, skibidi-wah. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, skibidi-wah,
You said what?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are out of time.
All right, time is up. We are out of time. Oh, all right. Heather, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing?
It's a real long movie. I'm at a movie marathon. And the person that I am watching the movie marathon with is, what did Nick just do? It was really lovely. It was, okay, I'm gonna come back to that. Because my Raisinets are Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, but I'm with, it's not Nick, it's, man, my brain has exploded and I have forgotten all the things. It's a really I'm watching a movie with Nick, it was great.
All right, close enough. It's still wrong. But Pad, here's your chance. Final guess. What are you doing?
Okay, I am binge watching a show such as, for example, The Clone Wars, available on Disney+. I am, my snacks are, in fact, Mountain Dew. And Ryan Mira gave an amazing musical clue that I have immediately forgotten. But let's just say that I am with none other than a capuchin monkey from the show Friends.
That's it. No. Yes. All right. So you were binge watching.
Oh, it was a basketball player.
It was Charles Barkley.
It was Charles Barkley. You were binge watching a TV show. The TV itself, not your snacks, but the TV was a can, specifically a can of Mountain Dew, and you were with Charles Barkley.
Oh, this is terrible.
I am going to award the box a point for getting Charles Barkley. You'll get a point.
Yes!
But one single point. But guess what? Justin, what does that make our final score for the night?
That makes the final score your Chicago Bosses 13 and the Romeo and Juliet's 18. Romeo and Juliet's win! Romeo and Juliet's win. My goodness. Loyal fans, barn burners, everyone in between, thank you so much for watching this comedy sports matchup here at 9:30. Please give it up for everybody. But let's start with the losing team tonight, your Chicago Bosses. That's going to be Kelsey Myers, Fiona Stevens, and your captain, Patrick Conley. And your winners this evening, the Romeo and Juliets, that's Nick Hasselbrock, Heather Shaw, and the captain of the Juliets, Captain Milkburger. Now throw some 6 and 7s in that chat one last time tonight for your referee this evening, the matchmaker himself, Luis Cortez. On behalf of myself, Jason Geis, and everyone who puts this show together every night, thank you so much for coming and watching the show. We will be back tomorrow night, 7:30. There'll be shows at 7:30. There's a show at 9:30. There is a trivia show in between those two shows, hosted by some guy. I forget who he is, but I guess you'll have to watch and find out. We will see you tomorrow night. Everybody stay safe, stay warm, get some sleep. Bye.
Talk about it. Our history says we'll just argue, and I know you're gonna act a fool, and then no one could tell the difference.